Do y'all know what Stockholm syndrome is?
What's Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah,
what
I know what
Quietly
Stockholm
has.
syndrome is.
What's
That
Stockholm
is
syndrome?
what Quietly has. Quietly's bugging
Quietly
right
said this is hot right now.
now. Quietly,
Hold
quietly.
on. Wait. Before we even get to that,
Has been in like it's definitely been in a valley right now.
yeah, they about to pick up.
This like the fourth Great Ninja War arc.
I think the last like good the last good MCU movie that came out probably Shang-Chi. Yeah,
I know you like that shit.
Nah, I mean, but that was the
I
last.
still ain't finished that.
The movie
like
you ain't finished Shang-Chi?
Like Doctor Strange and
I didn't even see that. What is that?
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
That's like
Doctor Strange is good.
It's like the Asian.
That one,
the Asian nigga.
That one was not good, Corey.
Multiverse
That
of
whole was
Madness.
alright.
The first one or the second one?
Bro, like hold on. You got the
Multiverse
Illuminati
of
in that
Madness
hole?
was not good.
The first one was good.
Why?
The first one was great. The second one,
Second one was alright.
Multiverse of Madness?
It was alright.
no.
I
Why?
didn't.
I don't think it was bad. I think it was alright.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't fuck with the Illuminati or nothing like that?
I mean,
The Illuminati, bro, you gotta stop saying the Illuminati
dog.
like they ain't get bodied in like a fucking second.
I'm just saying, but like it was cool that we got to even see the Illuminati.
Not the way that
I
they did
mean-
the Illuminati though. The Illuminati is supposed to be this like powerful, strong, like outside
was.
force that's really controlling shit going down. They just made it seem like it's a fucking council, and then when they did like actually do something, they got bodied within a second.
They did.
Yeah, that's not what the
everybody got
Illuminati should have
bodied,
had.
and
Like
then-
the Illuminati in the comics is like it's not the big bad because Iron Man, Black Panther, and actual
Professor
like
X,
the
all
heroes
them
are
niggas,
actually part of that, but they are like they're they're a big piece. You just basically took out a huge piece, and you ain't give them no respect.
I
Bro,
think they go.
Professor X getting defeated the way that he got defeated, like inside his mind, was bullshit.
I mean, it's Scarlet Witch.
Fantastic, yo, think about it. Mr. Fantastic, the smartest motherfucker in the universe. It is known that he is the smartest person in all of Marvel. Got bodied in a second. How, Sway?
Hey man, your mind can't stop these hands.
No, bruh. He's the smartest man, woman, thing, whatever in the entire universe, cinematic or not.
Bro,
Comics,
Scarlet
whatever.
Witch alters reality. Like
That
you
don't mean
can't-
shit.
Well, he's
You think-
supposed to be
bro,
Batman
bro.
with prep time.
Yes. Batman with prep time is number one in the verse.
Batman really got
In
pieced
which
up by
verse?
Captain Britain.
In DC. The
Yeah,
bat
in
that lasts
DC.
last. Who do you think that is?
Hey, now that The Rock got something to say about that.
Nigga said the bat that last. That's a crazy.
Now that The Rock got something to say about that.
But
Black Adam was trash as fuck.
I
bro.
think-
This
I think
motherfucker-
that
I hate
movie
The Rock,
was
bro. Stop, yo.
fucking
I
horrible.
think
That
the next
movie was
movie-
not bad. Yeah,
I
y'all
thought,
It wasn't
I
that
thought, I thought it
bad.
was all
That
right. It was all
movie
right.
was
It was.
like
It
God
wasn't
bad,
bad.
bro.
It was all right.
It wasn't bad. They wasn't
We
trying to
need to
let that
cancel
nigga
The Rock,
cook.
not because he didn't do something wrong, but this motherfucker just keeps on putting dog shit after dog. Like, bruh, stop.
I like cooking.
Stop. Stop
The
giving this
Rock-
motherfucker
he's,
roles.
The Rock is just like a icon at this point. So whatever he's in is just gonna go.
And I
Bro,
can-
stop.
everybody.
Bro, we're not gonna do that.
But like the Rock is like, I'm not saying like skill wise, but I'm saying like the Rock is
Bro,
just one
we
of those people
don't
like
live. We don't live
Will
in the
Smith.
era.
Like niggas just
No,
gonna
no,
go
no, no,
see
no.
it
We
because
don't
it's
live in
Will
the
Smith.
era where one man's
Will
name
Smith.
can just bring people to the audience no matter what no more. We
No.
don't.
You don't think that?
Denzel
Nah.
can.
I disagree
Denzel
because
definitely-
That's
Gladiator
not
2,
true. Because
Gladiator 2 was a fucking stinker, and niggas were
And
like,
niggas
I
There you
went
gotta
go.
go.
because
see
Denzel.
There you go.
And niggas went because of Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what
So-
I'm saying. But you saying, but like
No,
he
bro.
brought
I
niggas
feel like
to
no.
see
The
it.
reason why I say that too is because you can just wait for that shit for like a couple months, or not even, I guess, a couple months nowadays, and that's just gonna come into streaming anyway. I feel like streaming doesn't
that's
change
not
up the
about-
entire game.
Okay, that's more about the climate than the actors, right?
Yeah, if Denzel put something out, I'm
It
gonna
plays
watch
together.
No, but it's like it's not that Denzel is worse at.
I never
anything
said
he's
he was
doing.
worse, but I'm just saying like
No, but you're framing
in
it
general, I
like
don't
people
think
aren't
there's
going
any
because of the
actor-
actors. People aren't going because it's more accessible in other places.
What, movies in general?
hmm
it. Yeah,
I mean, I still be going. I like going to the
I-
movies.
I
If
like
it's
going to
like
the
I'm
movies,
going
though.
to see Mufasa next month or this month,
yeah, I'll catch that on streaming.
now I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, it just depends on what it is. Like if it's something that I'm not really like, oh my gosh about.
But
that.
I
Like,
just like-
I'm gonna still watch it. I'm
I
just
like
not
going
gonna
to
go
the
and pay
movies just
to see it.
for the experience.
Yeah.
when
I
Avatar
like
comes
so
back
much
out
of a
again, I'm
movie.
gonna go watch Avatar in the theaters.
I watch movies
cool.
in the theaters all the time.
Yeah, movies. Is
Yeah,
my
if
shit.
Speaking
I
of
care enough about the
Nosferatu,
movie,
bro,
but-
that shit is finna be gas. But I gotta go.
But
see
like
Sonic
recently,
in
I haven't
theaters,
thought
bro.
I haven't seen any movies coming up that I'm like I care that much about.
Me either. I haven't seen. It's been
Nosferatu.
like a good 6 months.
I haven't-
that I
what
Let
ain't
is
me
that?
ask
seen
y'all,
nothing
did
new.
y'all go watch Gladiator 2?
Yeah,
I did not.
Stunk.
No.
I don't like
did not.
Gladiator.
Hey, hold on,
either.
real quick. How many of y'all that said that Denzel wasn't your top 3 actors?
He was in mine.
I know
not.
Brago said it. I know
Yeah.
Quietly said it. I think Corey, you said it too.
Yeah.
Matt, is Denzel in your top 3, top 5?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I personally don't like
10
Gladiator
years ago,
movies,
if that Denzel movie comes out, everyone's going to see that shit.
That nigga just
No,
But
I
no,
personally,
no,
I
but I'm
personally
saying-
don't like Gladiator movies.
in your life.
No, but like going to not going to see a movie could be like a bunch of factors. It's not just like
because we don't want to.
Because
Bro,
you
they
wanna
wasn't,
see it.
bro.
If
No.
anything,
I didn't-
10 years
I would
ago,
see
it
the
didn't
movie
matter
because
what
of the-
movie they was putting out. You would just go because
No,
it's
I'm
way
saying,
bigger.
if anything,
No.
I'm gonna see the movie because of Denzel.
No.
Other than that, I wouldn't even watch Gladiator.
yeah, I wanted to go see it, but I just didn't get a chance to. That's all.
I mean, you can make.
In
you
this
can make
instance,
time
he's still the
back.
draw because if I ever watch it, like he's
I'ma
gonna be
still
the
watch
reason why
it.
I'm watching it.
Bro,
still watch it. I'm
Denzel
watching
is
because of
doing all the
Denzel.
promotion for the movie. Like he's definitely the draw. It's not even close.
I didn't. No, I'm not
Yeah, I
saying
don't
that
even know
he's
who else
not
is
the
on the
draw,
movie.
and I'm not saying that he's a worse actor. I'm just saying in today's time, to go back to my point as why the fucking Rock needs to stop being this fucking poster child, as in like everyone's gonna come and watch this motherfucker. So let's just give him whatever fucking role we possibly can. We don't live in that age no more because of the accessibility. So
We
it's
do.
like this motherfucker needs to stop getting
You want
roles.
to not promote his movie?
No, it's not that I don't want him to promote the movies. I'm just
He like,
fucking
sit
sick
down,
and
nigga.
tired of him getting movies like that is just based around him. Like he plays
I mean,
the
he's a big
same
star. You
fucking
know what
role.
I'm saying?
It's just money, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Bro,
like if he literally boss hogged his way onto the Fast and Furious franchise.
Well, no, he did it to with the
They
spinoff.
needed his ass.
Yeah, well, they
Yeah.
didn't.
That
no,
nigga.
so no, I would say that Hobbs
the
wasn't
Fast and
received
Furious,
well.
It's like he fits in
Hobbs
that
was
verse
it? Or Hobbs and
of the
Shaw
don't
or
think it
Hobbs
was-
in general?
Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, okay.
Shaw.
I'm like
I'm talking about
Hobbs
and Shaw,
Fast
the movie.
5 is like
But I'm saying like the
Okay.
character Hobbs, like yeah, like he boss hogged his
Yeah.
way. Like The Rock literally was like Fast and Furious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be the Rock in this bitch. Like, there's no reason why the Rock should ever be in a Fast and Furious movie.
that shit was fire though. Like, what you mean?
Why?
Wait,
Like,
why?
wait. Like, what's so
But
great
I'm
about the
saying
Fast
based
and
off of
Furious
how
series
it
that
started-
nobody can be on it. Like,
I'm
what?
talking
Okay,
about with,
I-
like Vin Diesel.
You talking
like,
about
the
like where
premise-
the
where it
racing and
began.
shit? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like if you look
But
at
it's
Fast
now
and
it's
Furious,
different. Now
yeah,
it's
it's
different.
yes, I'm talking about. But if you look at like the origin, like as in like Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift, Too Fast, Too Furious, like you would have never imagined The Rock is gonna be
The best one
in
was
of
The
these
Rock
movies.
though. Well,
I mean, he could
if
be
you
a cop.
if you don't
Like,
count
that's literally
nostalgia,
what he
like
is.
the best one is with The Rock. 5.
Fast Five.
Yeah.
Fast 5, yeah.
I fuck with Fast Five. After Fast Five, bro, I just stopped watching that shit.
Wait, is
That shit
wait,
is
wait,
like
wait,
after
The Rock
4,
even
nigga.
in Fast
Yeah, I was
Five?
like that. Well, I just went to go see
Fast
Fast Five.
Five,
They
yeah.
was hyping it
That
up.
was the first.
That's the first one he was in.
Yeah, the first one that he was
Yeah,
in.
at the Fast Five, that shit is ass. Like
After Tokyo,
it's
like,
Nah,
great.
Fat 6 was cool.
nah.
Because 6 was the
I
last
ain't
one
watching that
that's
shit.
when
It don't
Brian
exist.
died. That's a lot when Brian, well,
Nah,
Paul
it was
Walker
Fast
was dead.
7.
The
It
fact
was
that it's 10 of these hoes is crazy.
bro,
No,
there's
because
too
remember
many.
6
There's
he was
too
using his
many.
brother, right?
See,
Huh?
look, you too
Number
caught up in the
6.
story. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
There's too many, nigga. No.
Somebody put on Fast X, and I just like was in the room, and I was like, "Oh, they're playing in niggas' faces." Like the dial, like we could
But
have.
did you watch it though?
I watched it because I wasn't in my house. Like somebody else put it on. Like I was in somebody else's house. So it was like, okay, it is what it is. But like I just sat down and I was
Yeah,
looking
you're right,
at
man.
it.
It was
and
7.
I was like, this is insane. Like it'd be like if all of us got together and was like, let's write the next one.
6 was cool, but 7, the 7, I didn't like 7. That's when the like Vin Diesel was like earthbending and shit. I didn't like that one.
Which one was the one? Which one was the one where the nigga like knocked down the car?
What you mean when he
all
knocked
of
down
them.
the car?
All of them.
Man,
talking
They-
about, like, with
yo,
his
he got
hands.
MC
The
strength,
Rock,
bro.
The Rock redirected a torpedo. That nigga pulled down a helicopter.
I seen Vin Diesel crash, like he crashed his car into a fucking
A tank.
like the little crane with the little like
I know you're talking about the
little wrecking
ball.
ball shit.
Yeah.
Yes, the like misdirected. I was like, this nigga should have died.
The
on
craziest one is
impact.
when this nigga Rock, he broke out of his cast by flexing.
that's crazy.
Bro,
Yo, that's the
then
kind of stuff that we want to see,
Fast
though.
10,
That's like we
Hey,
want
y'all
to see
ain't
that.
done that
We want to see. We definitely want to see that.
no, but on Fast 10, they had what's that nigga Jason Momoa or how you say his name?
Aquaman.
Aquaman. That nigga was like trying to be the Joker.
Yeah. He's trying to
I
look
was
too
like,
hard.
this is weird. Like
He's
this
trying to
nigga
look too hard.
zesty and
The 10 was
I
not
don't
good at
know.
all. That's the worst one.
No.
So
I was
far.
like, why is he the villain? This don't even make or even if he gonna be the villain, why is he playing it this way?
Yeah,
Who
10
greenlighted
was
this?
10 was the worst one.
10
10
was
was
that
the
shit
worst
was,
one.
and then
That
they
shit
was like,
That was the
ass.
worst one.
and then they hit you with the to be continued. So niggas gonna
Yeah,
line
that
up
was the
for all
worst
that.
one. I was like, this
And
is
then
bad.
did y'all
11
see?
is in
Did y'all see that
production.
report? Did y'all see that report where Vin Diesel talking about?
Did you want to
he
get back to
take-
it?
Yeah, he want
wanna
to
lock
take it
back
back
in.
to
The racing.
bro. It's too late for that shit.
You
No,
can't
they
go
can
Power Rangers and
lock
be like,
back
yeah,
in.
let's take
They
it
can-
back.
but you got to bring the right cast though. Like, you can't be bringing in like all these wrestlers and all these fucking. No, go back to the niggas that can really do the shit. Like,
You know
Well,
what fucked me
the
up,
thing
bro?
is though
When they-
is my bad, Corey. How would they even write it to like
the dumb it
scale
all the
it
way
down?
down.
make
to
the racing
scale it down.
fire again.
Man,
Bro, I
That's
think
what I'm
it's-
saying. Make the racing fire again.
I just don't understand how it
escalated?
started there, and
Well,
then it just,
I think what it was like, because remember during the break, right? Because after Vin Diesel left the franchise, he did Triple X,
yeah.
and he was doing a bunch of like,
He
he's
did
like,
Triple X again,
right? So he was like, man, what if we like,
and he
you know
got
what
the
I'm saying?
Riddick.
You know, he did all that shit. He's like, what if we just did this shit but with cars? And it worked. It worked
Bro,
for a while. I mean,
no,
they
that
on
shit-
Fast 10, so like that shit
That
worked.
just proves that niggas are brainwashed. But like, I was done when I was watching like Fast X was on or whatever, and then they had a scene when Ludacris was whooping niggas, and I was like, nah.
with his like
Nah,
jiu-jitsu.
like everybody can fight. I was like, we ain't.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Everybody,
I'm saying, like,
can
if
fight
Vin
now.
They can
Diesel
defend
fight,
themselves.
I was like, okay, look, if Vin Diesel fighting niggas and The Rock is fighting niggas, cool. If Tyrese is fighting niggas, cool, because we've seen this nigga fight in like you
Mhm.
know he's a convict, whatever, or
You
ex-con,
don't
whatever.
like
bro.
Tej defending himself?
You brought in like the Asian dude. The Asian dude can fight, cool, whatever. Like we know him for fighting, but like then you brought in like Shaw and all them. Like it's like now you just
They
making
brought
this shit.
what's
You
his
making
name?
this shit the Expendables.
With the nigga
with
from
cars.
Transporter, he
But
was
why,
in there.
why doesn't that make
Jason
sense that he can
Statham.
defend
Jason
himself
Statham.
though?
Nah, bro. Like these niggas was fighting mercenaries. It
He a
wasn't
mercenary.
I'm not mad at Tej learning how to
Ludacris?
fight though. Like
He was.
Ludacris is
Ludacris was a mechanic. He's a mechanic.
He does
It
jobs
didn't.
for the government, bro. Like he
That
you don't
nigga
think, like, he
Ludacris
eventually
is a
learned how to pick
mechanic.
up some fucking moves.
They didn't even set it up for him to be learning how to fight, bro. Everybody
nigga just was-
started
You can't get that in a
fighting.
time skip.
Like Letty. Letty was fighting fucking
was
Ronda
fighting.
Rousey, bro. She was
Yeah,
fighting
nah,
Ronda
bro, that
Rousey, bro.
shit's
That was
crazy.
insane.
But Letty
So
a
ain't
street
none of
fighter
these niggas
though.
is a good shot.
Nah,
Oh, so Ronda Rousey
Letty,
can't get knocked
wait.
out.
I'm not
We ain't
mad at
seen
Letty
Ronda Rousey
fighting.
get
Letty be
knocked
throwing
out.
hands. Come on. Letty?
No, but I'm saying, but at what point
Bro.
does this become fantasy? So like everybody
It's
just
all fantasy,
unscathed.
bro.
It's
Since
just
the
like,
first one, nigga.
but I'm saying like what it's become now is
That's
like
why
if
you
a
can't
little
go
kid,
back.
What?
if a little kid was like, this is what my dad does when he's out in the world, and like he just envisioning his dad and his friends just whooping ass and driving cars and shit. Like that's
I
what
think
it's
I don't think it's good anymore, but I think it's commendable like that they're still making this shit and niggas are still
because
watching.
niggas is dumb. Like yeah, like if I keep
That's
giving you
not
crack,
commendable.
if
Yes,
I
it
keep
is.
giving you crack, and
That's
you
good
keep
marketing.
buying it, I'm gonna keep giving you crack.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree. Y'all saw the fucking 13-year-old hit a lick for 50K last week, bro. That's not
The
good.
pump and dump.
Niggas is dumb, bro. This
Bro,
fucking
what
Nigga,
does
he
that
hit
have
a
to do?
lick.
What does that? Wait, what does that have to do with this?
No, he's saying that it's like if a nigga hit a lick, it's like it's not on him, it's on the people being dumb.
That's
I'm
what I'm
like-
saying. It's not commendable, nigga.
Yes,
Like,
it is.
what?
If he got how much he
Yes, it
made?
is.
How much he made?
What that nigga? You said
Nigga made
50K?
50
I need
How old
that
is
right
he?
now.
bro.
How old is he?
13.
13.
That's
That
commendable
nigga-
as fuck. What are you talking about?
That nigga's rich in his mind.
That's commendable as fuck. 13?
How
50K?
much Fortnite skins he
50K at
bought?
13 is crazy.
I'm saying somebody just gotta give a
What
nigga
What did,
props, bro.
what did Idris Elba say in The Wire when he was talking about like the different tops and shit, or like when he was talking about like the quality of the product? He was like, niggas still gonna buy it. Like it don't matter. Like that's just what it is.
Like I said, I don't know how they can get back to the streets and to like, you know what I'm saying, the racing and shit. I think they'd have to do a whole like bring in
The
a new
government
cast,
gotta
but
be like, they gotta be undercover to like try to uncover this like cartel or some shit, and
No,
they
they
gotta
don't,
race
bro.
to
What
do
they gotta
that.
do?
bro, they already
is
did it in
basically do
Fast and
Boruto.
Furious. And that was 4.
Uh, Well, yeah, and then
Remember
the
the nigga
names-
driving from
the names
Mexico?
suck. The name, it's like, okay, so it's Fast and the Furious.
Too Fast, Too
Then
Furious.
it's Too Fast, Too Furious, and they had Tokyo Drift. Then it was like
Fast and Furious. Yeah,
and then Fast and
Fast
Furious.
5.
Sisters.
that's Fast 5.
Yeah, what's after Fast 5?
I don't remember.
Fast and Furious 6.
Fast
Then,
Is it Fast 6 or
think-
Fast and Furious 6?
Fast and
Probably
Furious
Fast
6, I believe.
I think you know. Damn, where did it fuck up?
Fast
I
7.
think this was Bad Boys. Bad Boys and the naming. I didn't like
Oh,
what
Bad Boys
is.
for Life should have been 4.
That should have been 4. Why the fuck would it be 3? That
Because
didn't make sense to me.
because 3 was supposed to be the last one. Then they was like, we kind of hit.
Let's run it back.
Yeah. So okay, it's Fast and the Furious, then Too Fast, Too Furious. Then there's Turbocharged. I didn't even know what the fuck that was, but that came out the
Turbocharged.
same year as Too Fast, Too Furious. It was 2003. Then
Who
it's
is
The
that?
That's Brian on his solo shit. I guess it's
I never seen that.
I've never seen it either. Then it's The Fast and
Oh,
the
that's the
Furious.
prelude to Too Fast, Too Furious. It's only
That's
like
crazy.
6 minutes.
That's too
wild.
many movies.
Then it's
nigga.
The Fast and the Furious. Then it's Fast and Furious. Then it's Los Banderos.
Fuck is that?
Nigga, what?
No. Then
This
it's
nigga
Fast
tried it.
5.
He tried it.
Then it's Fast and
Los
Furious.
Bandoleros
There we
Yeah.
go.
Then it's Furious 7. Then the Fate of the Furious. Then F9.
and
F9
Fast
is kind of
X.
clever. That's kind of clever. Then Fast X. Then it's gonna be Fast X Part 2. They trying to make an
So
Avengers.
they can't like get back to the streets until 2027.
They gonna go to space and then they gonna go back to the streets.
Nah, bro. They just need to.
They're just gonna turn into Power Rangers. It's all good.
Hey, they
bro.
got to, bro. They got a nigga
Yeah.
got it's morphin' time. Nigga
They
got
just need to let it go.
They got to.
Tyrese don't agree with you, bro. Tyrese
Matt,
like, yo, let's keep
They
this shit going as
making
long as
way
possible.
too much money to let that shit go, bro.
Yeah.
This shit is
Bro,
going
it would've- if they
by
got
the
10
time.
million-
I know that they're not gonna let it go, but I'm just saying, like, it's like what I'm saying is, bro, is it's gonna take way too long for them to get back to something sensible. Like,
At this point,
Think
bro,
about it
they
this
might
way.
as well make
They
Lil
got-
Baby
They not
grow
going
up
back
and
to
start it
nothing
over with him.
Bro, they got enough characters where you just give them a daughter or a son and
Yeah.
then just start them in the street.
they've already done
Young
that.
Avengers.
They've
When
already
it?
done that.
Where?
Yeah, Vin
Bro,
Diesel, they
Brian
got
has a
son.
kid and Vin Diesel.
No, I'm
has a
saying,
kid.
but
I'm
like
saying
now,
grow that nigga
now
up.
those kids is driving.
No,
Yeah.
bro, Vin Diesel's always
That's
gonna
what you
be
gotta
in
do.
it. That's the thing.
That'd
He
be
can be the
hard.
old
That'd be
nigga.
hard to market.
Van Diesel gonna be the coach.
Yeah, he can be the
No.
old. He can be the Yoda type nigga. Like the
Well,
old
okay.
nigga that,
Well,
like,
what they didn't have to
cameo.
do is pass it over to like, what are some young
Young.
actors that you could have in this movie?
Nobody.
Tariq.
Okay,
If like,
Kane?
bro, listen. If
Bruh.
you will see the
Power,
thing
fuck
the
it.
thing is they already got like they got shafted already because Paul Walker died.
Mhm.
So
Them niggas at
the
X right now. I don't think they got
the
shafted too
person
much.
they.
I mean,
they
the
did
whole
for a
like
new star-
dynamic, the whole dynamic got
Oh yeah,
like,
like, I'm saying
for a new
initially, yeah.
star to come take over, bro.
yeah, the whole dynamic got changed because Paul Walker was like the star with Vin Diesel. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a draw as well with Vin Diesel. And
Correct.
now you lose Paul Walker. I feel like that's when they've been like trying to bring in Jason Statham and John Cena and all these other niggas to kind of make up for what they lost. And it's
It
like,
was like they got to bring in Tommy.
okay. I mean, I could see it, but like it's
You know,
gonna
they just
feel
got to get another cool
another white boy.
That's it.
No,
About Channing Tatum.
Nah, that's too
Channing,
much.
I think Channing would work better than Tommy.
I feel like
Man.
was Shannon like I think like he's a cool actor, but like I just can't take that nigga serious.
But
Like,
you can take
whenever
Tommy
his-
serious?
Yeah,
Do you feel like Paul Walker was a better actor than Channing Tatum?
yeah.
yeah.
Like they're comparable. I feel like they're comparable, no?
Okay, this is what I would say.
I mean,
I would
like,
say, regardless of which way you leaning, I feel like when it comes to Shannon Tatum, like he's been like
Channing's a good actor.
in my mind, I think he's been like kind of pigeonholed,
Stereotyped a
like,
little bit.
stereotyped. So
Typecasted.
every time I see this nigga,
But he's been in a
like,
bunch. He's been in a wide range of movies though. Like
yes, he
obviously
has.
the
I'm saying,
Step
like, he's a
Up
good
and like
actor.
yeah, he's been in a
But,
bunch of
like,
different shit. He's
Now,
even done the
last shit
drama
he did was
shit.
ass.
What was the last one?
Nigga, he was
No,
Gambit.
who was Gambit? That was good.
That nigga's
That was a
accent was
banger.
ass.
That's the point. That's
Tweaking,
the
bro.
point.
Nah,
You didn't like his
Nigga,
Gambit
Tommy
performance?
doesn't understand what the fuck he's
Ooh,
saying.
went back and I make a name for myself.
He
Here.
great.
Wait. Corey, you did not like his Gambit performance for real?
Yo,
I
that
get
shit
it.
was
That's
great.
fine.
I thought he killed it.
I love
Wait,
that Gambit
wait.
shit.
I thought he killed
I'm
it,
about to
bro.
make a name for
Gambit?
myself. Yeah.
No,
Okay,
that
so
shit was
let me hold
fantastic.
on.
He
Is that part of the
Mike,
MCU?
Mike. So look, okay, so
Sony,
basically
that's
what
X-Men.
happened
I think
was,
it is a part of MCU.
Hold on,
All I
so
know.
look,
Go
hold on,
ahead.
I'm gonna tell you. So part of Fox, whenever Fox had all the properties like X-Men and all that, they was working on a Gambit film,
And he was the one that was supposed to do it.
Supposed to be casting for
Mhm.
it, but it never got off the ground.
Mhm.
And so to make it joke, whenever they did the Deadpool movie, they had all the Fox properties. So they had Chris Evans as like, you know, Human Torch, because that's what he was in Fox, so on and so forth. They brought Blade, so on and so forth. And then they had that nigga as
Yeah, I think it was like a homage to like what he was trying to do because he cared
they
about the
even had a
character.
lecture in there too.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
yeah,
I thought he did a good job.
You know
that
how
nigga
long
voice
I've been
coach
waiting
was
for
ass.
Bro,
He was
that's
great.
how he is
ass.
in the
Great.
comic.
Deadpool had like
You
a
seen
fucking
you seen X-Men 97, Corey?
yeah. I grew up on
X-Men 96, like the new one.
the new rendition.
Yeah.
Piece. I haven't seen it, but like I know that nigga from New Orleans and shit. But like I'm saying, like his specific like coach or whatever the fuck.
I thought it worked, bro.
I think that they did it on purpose.
I
think it was purposely supposed to be comedic.
I think that
I don't
nigga
think
was
that
like
he-
that.
I don't
Then
think
that
he
nigga
was
was
dead
like-
ass.
You missed the entire point
Yeah,
of
I
his
think
character.
that shit was funny, but that shit was ass at the same time.
Damn,
No,
I think Corey just don't like Channing
it's supposed
Tatum.
to
That's what
be
it
like
is.
that. If
I
you look it up,
Channing Tatum.
you're not supposed to understand what he's saying on purpose.
I understood what he was saying. I'm just saying this nigga accent is horrible. It ain't even a good New
Ain't no
Orleans
way
accent.
you understood what he was saying.
I did.
Yeah, he's purposely saying
Nigga
gibberish.
I mean, when you grew up listening to Boomhauer talking, you understand what that nigga's saying. And I don't know, it don't sound too bad.
I'm trying to find Channing Tatum's last movie to see how many of them Corey hated.
Why are you trying to make me a Channing Tatum head? I like him.
I don't know. That Gambit performance I thought was fire, man. I don't know.
That nigga was
Yo,
like,
for myself.
Do you like the 21 Jump Streets?
Better make
yes, 21 Jump Street was hard. I
movie.
watched that in 22 Jump Street. I went to the movies and saw that.
Okay. Blink Twice just came out. I didn't go watch that.
I've never seen that, and I've never seen Magic Mike.
It just came out. It was one where it was like,
You saw Magic Mike.
you never seen Magic Mike?
I've never seen it.
Magic Mike was
Yeah,
good.
Probably just because
It had
that's
some
your
crazy
favorite
writing.
Oh,
movie.
when he was in
It's
Bullet
my
Train,
favorite
I didn't know
movie. They got
about.
some
I know that.
crazy
Oh,
writing.
that no. So look, I just watched Bullet Train again yesterday because it's a really dope movie. That nigga was like the random nigga in there that was just comedic relief, which is why like when I see him, I can't take.
That's
him
why
serious.
you don't think he'd fit in with the Fast and Furious cast?
I think he would fit in. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like as far as like Paul Walker, like I don't think that's a.
No. I don't think
Comparable
he can do
replacement.
the
That's what I'm
same
saying.
thing that Paul Walker.
I think
does.
he would fit in.
He fit
like,
in, but he can't replace
But
Paul
he's
Walker what he
not-
does.
Yeah,
Because
he's
Paul
not-
Walker wasn't necessarily comedic relief. Like,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
what
When I
about
see him,
the dude
yeah.
that was Anakin? He was in Takers as well.
Christian Hayden,
Yeah.
bro, y'all niggas
Nah.
cooking up a nightmare blunt
Give
rotation.
me Ethan Hawke
What
then.
are
If
you
you gonna do
doing?
that, Ethan Hawke.
Ethan
Tom
Hawke is
Cruise?
old as shit, dog. What?
Nigga.
Actually, Ethan Hawke. What is his name
Next
in
you
the
gonna say
Mission
Kevin
Impossible?
Bacon, nigga.
You talking about Ethan
Kevin
Hawke from
Bacon.
like Ethan Hawke? No, he's too old now.
Okay, the nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
I'm
Ethan
just saying
Hawke-
he's a good actor. Give me that nigga. Oh, niggas
Ethan
can
Hawke is
drive.
closer to retirement.
And
than
at this
rebooting
point,
Flash.
Ethan Hawke and like what it seems like he's on, he would want to play a villain.
Okay, I'm saying Ethan Hawke younger in his.
Ethan
prime
Hawke
would
is
have
a fire
been
villain though,
greater.
bro. You seen Black
He would have
Phone?
been a good.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And he's been in a lot of horror movies lately, so I think he wants to be like on that type time. So like, nah, I don't think he wants to be like what Brian was for Fast and Furious.
What are some other good like young white actors then?
I
What
don't
you
know.
want? Tom
I don't
Holland?
know. I don't.
You?
He's too young.
No.
This nigga cast.
Isn't
he's
Tom
the only white
Holland
man in
like
the call, man.
29?
Yeah,
Tom
but his,
Holland?
like his face looks like he's
No, Tom Holland
20.
can't do that. I'm just talking. Tom Holland would not be a good version of that.
I can't think of.
What are like some good white
Well,
actors?
the thing is, what they
that are in
could
their
do
prime?
is like what Ali was saying. If you try to shift it, you bring in my boy from Dune.
Younger generations.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Whoa, the nigga from
Then you
Dune.
gotta put in Zendaya.
No
Timothy
Zendaya.
Chalamet's goated.
No Zendaya. No Zendaya.
Well,
Nah,
they got her
you don't
own
want
shit going
Zendaya
on.
to be in like the
It's gonna
next
feel
generation?
gimmicky if he brings Zendaya and him.
It's already gimmicky.
Zendaya.
No, but
ain't
that's what I'm saying. You want niggas to take it seriously now.
No, it's not gonna be serious because all these niggas they got ludicrous.
No, but this is a new
actors.
generation, Corey. I'm talking about they rebooting. So you bring
Nah,
that
bro.
nigga in. Maybe bring Tariq in. I don't know if you can bring Tariq. I don't know.
Nah, you gotta bring Braden.
Brain Kane in. You know
Hell no. All right.
what I'm saying? Like Brain Kane in, I think he's a good actor.
Zendaya
Not
and
for
the
this,
whip
though.
like
Fuck
Spidey,
it, bring
we
50
need
Cent
you to
in.
clear
Fuck
the
it.
road. Tom Holland jumps in, he's shooting webs.
I think they were making a new what you call it? That movie with 50 and Ice Cube's son.
Oh, no,
Den of Thieves. They're making a part 2.
Oh, dude, that movie fucking
That's
rocked.
O'Shea Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, they're making a part 2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the preview
that
was
movie
crazy.
was a banger.
Like the angle that they going at it on the second one is interesting. I'm curious to see how it pans out.
everybody died in the first one, so I'm like,
Well, it's the cop. The cop basically located this nigga in London. It was like, yeah, nigga, I lost everything for you, so now you're gonna help me get some money.
The cop, which
It's
cop?
like the main nigga.
The
main
the
nigga
Irish
that put
dude.
him down. Yeah,
Okay.
the main nigga that figured it out in the end. Like he locates this nigga in London, and like it's just kind of like a weird dynamic of like, is this nigga playing me?
Gerard Butler.
I like
It's
it.
like, do they really?
I like
Is
Gerard.
he really trying to get some money, or is he trying to trap this nigga in London? Like, what the fuck going on? So it's like one of those things where they like power playing each other. It's like keeping your enemies close type shit.
I think Gerard Butler is in the correct role. I think he could win an Oscar.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
I think he's a pretty good actor.
Yeah. He definitely could get that.
I
off.
think he's a pretty good actor.
He's pretty.
He's a great actor. He has
Won one already?
Didn't 300 win something?
Yep.
It should have.
I think at the time it had to win something for cinematography.
Something, right? It had to win something.
Nah, it had to have won something. That shit.
But I thought something an underrated movie of his is one with Jamie Foxx.
Law Abiding Citizen.
Law Abiding Citizen is so
Yeah,
good.
no, that's not underrated. Nigga, what are you talking
I'm
about?
saying- What I'm saying is,
that
a lot of
movie
people say it like after the fact, but it wasn't like acclaimed when it came out.
Yeah, that movie's a sleeper. That's a sleeper.
It wasn't acclaimed.
Are you
It went,
sure?
what did it
Side-
win? Law
side
Abiding
note-
Citizen? Nothing.
You know what they did? Look, I'm sorry. You know what movie that they like tried to like do?
Wait,
and
wait,
it
wait,
pissed me the fuck off. Go ahead.
Nah, finish what you're. I was gonna say. I feel like we've been on movies for a minute. We got hella shit to talk about.
Yeah.
All right.
Before
Well,
y'all,
Corey,
when they
finish what
made
you're saying.
if
The
anybody
Matrix
jumping any ships
Resurrections,
or
bro,
doing
they
anything,
fucked it up. They fucked.
I want to
Matrix
mention
so
the
bad.
fat rapper dude that be on the couch with the oxygen mask. Dude. we gotta say something about that.
Real quick,
That's not-
Law Abiding Citizen won like 21 million. It had 21 million the first opening weekend, and it made 126 worldwide.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's not bad.
That's
That's
it.
decent.
That's decent. That's not like like breaking numbers, like going crazy, like busting.
It
out the
depends
box
on how
office.
much they spent on the
I
movie.
feel like afterwards, people really.
That's what I'm
started
saying.
to-
It was like super low key, but
yeah.
it's a good ass movie. Good ass movie. But
Law Abiding Citizen is a great movie.
good ass movie. All right. Fuck it. Kendrick, GNX.
Hmm.
They
Matt.
like, what he on?
Kick us
What?
off, man.
You're the Kendrick correspondent.
Wait, why you
Yeah.
say me?
I
He threw it right to Matt.
You-
They like,
you
what
don't-
he on?
You're the only one that called
And then
Kendrick
after that,
Kid
we're
out
gonna
in
go to
here, so
Chance
you know.
because he the Kendrick
Say
hater.
brother, listen. So the album is like, to me, it feels like a mixtape more than anything.
Yeah.
I'll say that this album, unlike all the rest of the Kendrick albums, it sounds very present. It sounds like the other Kendrick albums. It
Very
sounds
current?
yeah, current. Like
Mhm.
those albums, it sounds like Kendrick was making them for a good portion of time. They all like, it all comes together. This feels like nigga just said, hey, I'm just gonna go in here, rap, and it is what it is. However it come out, that's how it come out. I knew that an album, or I knew he was gonna drop an album. I felt like it would be a missed opportunity if he didn't drop an album this year, especially with the year that he had. Now,
Wait,
What
I
I'll
don't think.
say-
Wait, real quick, Matt.
yeah,
I don't think this was the album he planned on dropping though.
no.
Yeah.
I think he's
about
going to
That,
drop
the album that he plans on dropping is
It's gonna be the
still
deluxe.
It's gonna be after. It's gonna be probably after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think he about to
I
drop a
don't know. I
deluxe,
think
and
that
he's
this
gonna add
album-
another 12 songs.
I think this
Or
album
something.
helps with the Super Bowl because shit like TV off.
But it's not
and,
like he needed
those
it
are-
though.
those- He did like that's a song for a stadium for sure.
But he didn't
He
need
already
like
has stadium
TV
songs.
off.
I don't-
They
I don't
was
think-
already playing that shit on SportsCenter.
Bro, I
Already.
don't think
That's-
that
they
that's-
were
he is
playing. They were
song.
playing Squabble Up the snippet before the song came out.
Before anything.
Hey, listen to me. I don't think that he's gonna perform any of these songs that are on this album at the Super Bowl.
He gonna perform one
No
song.
way. He's
I think he comes. I think he
TV
comes
off-
out to the
I
intro
will
for Squabble
bet
Up.
He's performing.
He's
TV
gonna
off.
mix it in, so it's
Yeah.
not gonna be a lot. But like,
Squabble Up.
he's gonna do either Squabble Up or he's gonna do TV Off for sure.
for TV
I
off is for
think
sure.
He gonna do TV Off. He gonna be
He's
talking
doing
to
T-
Drake,
he's
telling
doing
that
TV
nigga to
off.
turn his TV off.
He's not talking to Drake. This album has nothing to do
Drake's
with Drake.
TV
It has
is
a lot
not
to do
going to
with
be
Drake.
on during that.
It's not
Yeah,
has
this
no
album
business.
has a lot to do with Drake quietly. I
He
don't
got
know.
a few lines
The
here
nigga
and
quietly
there.
demanded, it's not a
Yeah,
diss.
he got a few
Quality,
lines here
your
and
quality
there, but
tuning
it's
it
not-
out. This is not about Drake. It can't be about Drake.
I personally, I
only
just
one you
hope
can get is he just strangled him a goat. It's like
just
okay,
strangled me a
Black Noah. Yeah, that's the only one.
Bro,
where I'm
just
like, okay.
just the fact of him dropping an album this year has everything to do with Drake.
He dropped the whole like a West Coast album.
What's
Like,
that got to
bro,
do with
that had
Drake?
nothing to
That
do
has
with
And
nothing to do with
the
Drake.
energy feels like the same energy that he had in the rap battle.
Not like us.
Correct.
It feels like the
Correct.
same energy. I feel like he
And then
just
he about to
channeled
drop
that
some
energy
more
into an
shit.
album.
Like so, I like whenever he dropped, like I will say, like I do like some moments on here. I like some songs, but this is definitely my least favorite Kendrick album so far. I think
Wow.
Mr. Morale was better than this.
This
Yeah,
one of my
yeah.
favorite ones.
This is my least favorite Kendrick album as well.
Yeah.
Who
Like,
niggas
Which
like-
is funny because this is the one that all the non-Kendrick niggas love.
Okay,
Like,
I say
quietly.
niggas just hopping on a wave. That's all it is.
100%.
That's all
Nah,
it is.
I
some
don't
of them
really
songs are
care.
lit
I don't
songs,
really
like,
care
yo,
for this album,
Blacked
bro.
Out
Like,
I don't
Murals.
care for it.
I like.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I
like.
like
Yeah.
some songs.
He's
Like I
doing
like
What
TV
songs
Off,
y'all
I
like? Because I
Luther,
like Luther.
TV Off,
I think
Luther.
Luther's the best. My
I
favorite
like
song on there.
Luther is the best song
That's
on there.
because SZA is out here.
That's not SZA.
I like
Nah,
I like
Luther and Gloria.
Whacked Out Murals.
I don't really
nice.
care for Whacked
that
Out
goes-
Murals like
That
everybody.
shit
I
goes
feel like-
so hard.
Whacked out.
It's
Was it
okay to me.
Murals?
Murals.
Murals.
My heart
Murals.
worked to let Lil Wayne down.
Hey,
I feel like the
Brago,
rapping
Brago,
on there was
Brago,
like
Brago,
We
Brago.
can't gloss over that. We can't gloss over that.
What?
Say
Say it
that again.
again.
Whacked out Murals.
That's not what you
Okay,
said.
You would say Murals.
No,
You said Murals.
no. I said it wrong the first time. I was thinking of something else.
You
But
sure?
on Whacked Out Murals, the rapping on that album is inconsistent.
Yeah.
On that track is inconsistent. Like
Yeah.
I feel like there are times where I'm like, okay, he's in the
He
pocket.
was
Then at
definitely,
times
like,
it was just
punching in.
like, yeah, it was like, okay, it's cool.
I didn't fuck with it. Niggas like, oh my god, this is so hard.
I
And I
thought that
like,
shit
it's
was
okay.
so hard, bro.
This
I was listening
thing-
to that album
that's what I'm
on
saying. That's what I'm
repeat. I
talking
thought
about.
That shit was fire. I thought even shit like Peekaboo. I
Pickable
like
hard.
that shit.
Pickable
What?
TV Off Luther for me.
No way.
Luther,
Yes.
I like
I don't
the
even know why
first
you don't
pick.
fuck with Luther. Luther go hard.
Luther go
I fuck with
hard.
it.
After first listen, I was
TV
like,
Off,
oh,
I
yeah.
fuck with that.
Luther is the
Luther
best
hard.
song on
That's
the
not a
album.
workout song, is all. But I
Look,
fuck with it. That's what I said.
This world would mine.
Yeah, I like Luther. I don't know. I think in general the album is just like it's a
Wait,
it's
Hey
an
Now,
album
Say
that
Now.
you can,
That's
that you can
also my
turn on.
track.
You can
Hey
turn
Now
on and listen to all the way through. But it's like I'm not I'm not really listening as like closely.
Which I think that's the point. I think he wants like I don't fuck with it, but that's the point.
Hey Now,
I think the way that he did this, that means he's also like when I saw it, I was like, okay, it's 12 songs, it's very concise. Kendrick isn't that concise when it comes to shit. And then for it to all be like one wave, I was like, there has to be more.
And
and
I don't know
then,
what
like-
Kendrick be doing, but like that nigga be sounding like pure as fuck on the album.
The engineering is crazy, bro.
It's insane. That
Yeah.
nigga is clear as hell on that shit. I don't know
Yeah.
if it just sound a little different.
Just
So
the niggas around him, like he's always had like good
Yeah.
sonic, like good
They're
things
using like
going
Fruity
on.
Loops Pro.
That's why he be like, I'm Prince. Like he pay
They got
attention to
the-
that shit. Like
yeah,
that.
it's really
They
it
got the
sounds
premium.
good. Sonically,
premium
it sounds really good. Overall, I mean, I'm not a West Coast nigga,
I'm waiting
so
on the
I'm
second
on
half,
it.
bro. I'm waiting on the deluxe.
Oh, I
So,
thought
yeah,
that this shit
part
was
two.
super duper hard. Off rip, I give it an 8. I thought it was a dope ass.
Nah.
I thought it was a dope ass album.
I'm
I
not.
like
okay.
I'm waiting on the second half.
I give
bro.
it like a
Like
7.5. 8.
7.
They saying that he
It's
might
like
drop like
a-
a
it's
half
like a
between
6
in
or a
December.
7.
I give
Why
it
you,
like
why you
a
saying like
where I'm
a
at,
why
man.
you say
It's like
you
a
give you
6 or
mixtape
7.
feels though? Because I don't get mixtape either. I get
You-
this was
the-
a clean album. This was a
The
clean album.
No.
reason why
What?
I said it's giving me mixtape feel is because the past, as I said, the past Kendrick albums, they have felt like they were under construction for
long period of time.
for a long period of time. They had a cohesiveness to them. They told stories.
They were a
This,
thing.
This one right here,
I
there's
feel like
no
that applies for
overarching-
like this album too. Both things y'all said though, like.
Well, yeah,
But-
I think it is a
but-
theme. I think it is a story.
But it's a
and, like,
smaller part of his life as opposed to like
Yeah.
extended periods. So it's just like
instead
him
of, like,
channeling.
3 years. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's just him channeling like what he's going through right now and kind of
Like-
using that. So
And then
Like-
without having a label holding him back and like saying like, "Oh no, you can't."
like
Right.
I don't think any song on this album was made in another year other than 2024.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can
Within
see
the
that.
last-
Or
All
at
of- all
the
of
very
these
latest, it was late 2023.
All of these songs were made this year.
Yeah, I'm with it.
And I would say specifically after the beef and shit happened.
Or during the beef.
I
Yeah,
think
during
I
the
think
leading
he
up
was
to the
still
beef.
he was
Because when he
still
said he
in
had
that
10 more,
mode.
I think
he was
y'all
about to-
acknowledging this whole beef thing too much and taking away from like the art and the music by just making it about this beef, bro. Like it's not. That's not.
Nah, it's not necessarily
it's
about that.
past
It's like you
It's
just feel
past
that
that.
energy though, Q. Like even some of the same cadences. He's like doing it. First off, y'all seen the Squabble Up video?
Yeah,
Squabble
yeah.
out.
I like that song. I like that video.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No.
It ain't it, dog.
I don't fuck with it,
It ain't it.
but I fuck with the
Y'all
song.
wasn't fucking
Oh,
with the
wait,
video.
wait,
No,
wait,
no.
wait.
To be real,
That's the one with that
I
chick
felt like-
dancing, right? Yeah.
yeah. I feel
Man.
like to be real, like whenever Not Like Us came out, and he was like, when he's like woke up looking for the broccoli, like that, like the direction that
visuals-
video was going
The visuals
was
was
better
really
than what he dropped.
well. Kendrick been on this lately. The lot on Not Like Us and then Squabble Up. It's almost like a nonchalant. I don't care like what's going on. Like
Fuck 'em. They gonna like it. It's crack.
his the energy for the music doesn't match his energy in the video.
Yeah, he like nonchalant in the video, and it's like high energy on the.
On the
It's
you know what I'm saying? So
on
I'm just like,
yeah.
what's the purpose though?
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I mean, he's dancing and doing everything.
That's what I'm saying. We'll see. I don't
Dancing,
know.
He fucking, you know what I'm saying? He ain't jumping off the walls and nothing like that. But I think he's pretty performative.
I ain't playing with these niggas no more.
I think it's
Quietly.
purposely like that. I think it's pretty performative in the videos. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I mean that is a.
I think that's the
that is
whole
a
part of
thing,
the
though.
mystique where it's just like he's doing it nonchalant, but he's still killing it.
You ain't never seen a nigga like doing something nonchalant in the video when it's like a hype thing, like he just like staying emotionless. Like you've never seen that? Like that's a technique in a video. Like I've done it or played with the thought of doing it.
I thought that was the whole concept, like in the video, basically, because there was some people. I was watching some reactions for people, and there was this one dude on YouTube, and he was talking about how one of the dudes that's in the video was his homie, and when the dude was doing the video, he didn't even know he was doing a video for Kendrick Lamar. I don't even think he was like in the same room with
In the
these
same
niggas.
room.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
green screen.
like, green screened it up, so it's just like I think that's the whole. I
No,
think
I'm not saying it's not intentional.
Yeah,
It's
You just
obviously
saying what's the point?
intentional. I'm saying what's the point? Because for the Not Like Us, because of the, I don't know if he's saying this moment doesn't mean as much to me as it does to y'all. I'm trying to understand the meaning behind, because that for me the music, the video loses a lot of its luster because Kendrick isn't as invested
performing
and performing the way like the energy of the song to me. Like
what
Carl,
about
you
the
say-
lyrical content?
I mean, that's why I said the Squabble Up song is better than the music video. Like I like the song, but the music video, I'm like, it's not. It
Like, I
doesn't do
feel like
anything
the
for me.
direction of the snippet was better than the video itself.
I think that video 1,000%, because I've seen a bunch of this, and I think that this part is true. I really think that that shit is for niggas from Cali. Niggas is pointing out shit like that Black Lion, that Black Panther shit. Like everybody in Cali had that shit. Either their grandmother had that shit on the couch or in the living room. It's just one of those things where at least a lot of the
It's a
fucking shit,
regional thing.
a lot of the shit in the video was like shit from Ice-T's album cover. Like when you watch the shit, you just see all the different shit. That video.
It's an
I
Easter egg.
liked it, but I think that if you
What
from
happened
that
to the
area,
quality I love, man?
that video really. What do you mean?
You looking kind of unfamiliar.
I'm just saying. I
Quality
think that-
like mansplaining the West Coast video. Like
I
this
thought it
nigga
was-
from
you
this
from
nigga
Jersey.
from the East Coast talking about the West Coast. Like, what's up with you, Q? What's up? What's going on?
Let's go. I mean, let's go.
Man, we got him.
It's clean.
Hey, I'm a real hot take, bro.
I mean, once
Mike
Drake get
delete late. I feel like Mike
contract
delete
and he
later
come
is
back,
better
it's
than
gonna be
G-Nex.
it's gonna be different. You feel like what was
Mike
better than
delete
GNX?
later. Mike delete
You
this
are
later is
hot.
better than GNX.
Ah, boy, don't do that. Don't do that.
I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed GNX.
Man, fuck that nigga.
And they ain't even know like Cole by
Don't even.
Um,
yeah.
Hey, Corey, That's a respectable take, brother. I love it.
No, it's
That's
not.
what I'm saying. It
That's
is
a
better.
that's
No, that's
a
coming from the
respectable.
Kendrick guy.
Hey, brother, that's a respectable take. I like
Might
it.
delete
You're
this
not the
later
Kendrick
is
guy
better
anymore.
than
Hey,
You say some shit
Hey,
like
hey,
that.
and then look. While everybody playing,
Bro, about to go fucking
you know that interview when MJ now listen, please don't
Y'all better not try to
please
sit
don't
here
go
and
too
gas
crazy.
Cole up
But
right
you
now.
remember that
Please do not do this.
there was one time MJ was doing an interview and he was asked about LeBron and Kobe. And then he was like, yeah, they go crazy, blah, blah, blah. But he's like, if they're not careful, you got this sleeping giant here who's gonna come up and sneak up on them. He's talking about KD. So that is the same way, like that. I'm looking at Cole. Like, bro, when this nigga dropped his album,
Matt, he's done. He's out of here.
What do you
Why
mean
is he
he's
done?
done? Wait.
He's done.
What do you mean
Why
he's
is he
done?
done?
We don't want
What do you mean he's done?
Benito.
We don't
Nobody's
want no album from this
Cole,
nigga.
dog.
Yes, I don't want to
Nigga,
hear this
you
guy.
niggas are not-
J
you niggas
J
ain't looking
Cole,
for-
bro. Listen.
Cole
Hold on, because y'all niggas are being disrespectful, bro. When J Cole drops an album, it's gonna sell 300K. What are we doing?
No, it's not.
Yes,
And
it is.
And I didn't like Friday
Why
Night
would-
Lights.
Yes, it
First of all, I don't
is.
give a
Hold
fuck.
on, first off, we don't give a fuck if you don't like
Wait. Quietly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
That
good.
movie-
This is for the real
that
niggas.
shit wasn't a
Okay?
part of my.
Quietly.
Seen
Are
everybody
you
suck that shit
quietly? Are
off.
you
I'm like,
just
I wasn't
speaking?
listening to that
Nigga,
shit.
I was-
fucking
that was-
college.
are you just-
in college?
Quietly, are you just speaking with your emotions, or are you like? Is there some thought going into that?
There's
Do you
some
know that
thought
J
here,
Cole?
bro.
Do you know that J Cole has sold 300K first week since his sophomore album?
Bruh,
What?
I might not
And
know
he
if
produced most of
that's
them.
facts or not. With
No,
the numbers
bro,
on there,
bro.
I'm gonna have to
That
Google
is
it and look
facts.
it up.
That is facts. I just told you. That's
But
facts.
I think it's gonna go down. I think he lost
Why?
a lot of his own fan base. I think he
No.
just got his diehards. He got
His
his
fan base
cultists.
didn't go nowhere.
Yes, they did, nigga. He got the cult elitists. That's
No,
it.
the
Quali,
niggas on
Corey is
Twitter-
still locked in, so his niggas are
Yeah,
still
it's
locked
only-
in.
he
bro.
a cult
Corey locked in.
elitist.
Corey never left it.
Corey,
never-
listen,
Corey
J. Cole,
never
J.
left.
Cole fans are gonna always insert
We
him, all right?
locked,
They
nigga.
always go insert him. This GNX shit ain't got nothing to do with J. Cole, but it is
but
what it
listen.
is.
You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? The whole time while this Gen Next shit been going out, J. Cole been doing his audio series and shit. He doing the 10-year anniversary for the Friday Night Lights. He doing it at the Madison Square
This
Garden.
nigga J Cole about to drop an album.
He about to drop. Like
He
when
about to
J.
drop an
Cole,
album.
when J. Cole come out, he don't, or when he
What
start
you guys
promoting
are saying
shit,
is right. He's not
I'm
gonna
saying
put an
whenever
album
he-
out. He's
whenever-
gonna drop one because it's gonna fall out by accident.
How much you want to bet?
I know.
Wait, so what do you think he's doing first week, Q?
Yeah, what
First
you think
week?
you doing first week?
Modest. First week, if I'm modest, depending on everything that happened, beef tax. If I add on the Drake tax, without the Drake tax, he was
What do you
looking
mean
at
without the Drake tax?
without the Drake tax, he
Drake
was looking at maybe
I
like
think the Drake tax
150,
is embedded because
Bro,
200.
quietly,
I
you're
think
out
that
your
you guys,
mind.
I think
Quietly,
you
you're
guys,
out your
if you
mind.
guys want to say he's
You're
doing
out your mind, bro.
300,000 every time, then you got to add that Drake tax on there. Got to add that Port Antonio Drake tax.
No.
Yes.
Riley is doing some A1 yapping tonight, bro. You
I'm
just
not even
blazing.
joking. That's the fucking crazy part.
blazing it
I am
up,
not
bro.
even
Okay,
joking.
look,
I'm
but
not
look-
even. I'm not joking. And
Okay,
I like
so,
because I like
Brago.
Mike Delete later the album. But to say it's
Brago.
better than GNX.
Mike
is like,
Delete it is better than GNX, bro.
it's not better rapping.
It's definitely better
It's
rapping.
not better rapping.
What? It's
Mm.
that,
This
like
nigga-
first off, Kendrick not even like really spitting on GNX.
This
Like,
nigga-
Yeah, bro.
You know what? I figured
quietly,
it out.
you bugging.
Why?
You
if
bugging.
it's not anything,
You
it's
bugging.
definitely
Because
better
nigga
rapping on Mike Delete later.
Cole was rapping his ass off
The
all
whole
throughout Mike
shit.
Delete later, bro. And Kendrick was not rapping like that on this album, bro.
And
Like
it's
I'm
a
talking
purpose.
about like good raps.
This nigga
Like,
talking
yeah, like,
about
it's a
taking
purpose.
niggas
Y'all
to
chill out quietly, bro.
Ibiza.
Chill
Hold
out
on, hold on.
quietly.
It's
He's
Quietly
talking
listens
he's
to the
taking
beat
the
in the
niggas
chorus,
to-
and
Hold on,
that's
hold on,
it.
one mic,
He's
one mic.
taking the niggas
It's-
to Ibiza. Ooh.
It's a purpose why like Kendrick's not rapping, like he's doing it like this on purpose, like he's making songs. You know what I mean? But
Like
like
that nigga's rapping. Reincarnated is
specifically,
a rapping song.
like
A
even with
rapping
Mike
song.
Delete later, bro, like it proves what like niggas been saying. Like nobody's rapping like Cole right now.
Give me, bro. Stop that. Stop that. That's what I'm saying. The whole
All right.
nobody's rapping like Cole now.
Nobody's out rapping Cole right now.
wait,
bro.
let me ask y'all. Do y'all know what Stockholm syndrome is?
What's Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah,
what
I know what
Quietly
Stockholm
has.
syndrome is.
What's
That
Stockholm
that is
syndrome?
what Quietly has. Quietly is bugging
Riley
right now.
said, "This is hot right now."
Quietly.
Hold on. Wait. Before we even get to that,
Yo,
Brago, how do you feel about GNX versus Mike Delete later?
It'll be tough to give like an accurate assessment because I don't remember Might Delete later as well because I listened to it one time.
You haven't gone back to it since it's come out.
Hell no.
I haven't listened to any J. Cole since.
And they both, to be fair, they
That's
both
fair.
12
That's
songs.
fair.
too,
I'm not
so
gonna
maybe
lie.
y'all should.
Y'all
like
letting
that.
some
Hell
under
no.
nigga try to
Last
carry.
time
Like,
we
But
went
I'm
back
not-
to a J. Cole song was 2014 or album.
You said the
Y'all
last
be
one.
hyping up J.
no,
Cole
no,
like
no,
he's
no,
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 you,
incredible.
no,
you
no.
sweet.
You're lying,
No,
bro.
No one went back to
I,
KOD.
I'm not taking.
I
Ale's
listen to
opinion.
I listen to
I'm not
KOD.
taking
I listen to
Ale's opinion
KOD.
on this
I listen to
seriously
KOD.
at all.
KOD.
No,
For
no,
Your
no. I
Eyes
didn't say you
Only.
didn't listen to it. I said you ain't go back to it and like listen to it again.
I like that song with what are you talking about, Kevin's Heart. I like that.
Kevin's Heart.
I've gone back to that.
That's what I was just saying. That song is fire.
Yeah.
Bro, the whole
I'm not
Bracket.
saying
Count it up.
What are you talking about?
Brackets go hard.
Nightfall.
Oh, niggas don't listen. Niggas didn't listen to off season at all.
Bro, the off season was crazy.
Come on, what we? All right, come
Bro,
on,
I listened to the
I don't want us to get stuck on J. Cole because this really don't got
Niggas is
nothing to do with
faking
J.
now.
Cole.
Niggas is faking.
Let's real quick. In the midst of the GNX shit, we had some other shit happen with Champagne.
Yeah,
You know.
Stop calling
that
this
nigga
nigga
Drake,
Champagne, bro.
like, bro, that nigga Drake. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
don't
you're
know, man.
you're on cock a little bit with that one.
once
You know,
somebody,
hold on, why
once
ain't
somebody
Cass been giving bad
decides to,
takes? You know,
once,
when Cass
once,
is locked in, he's locked
once
in.
somebody
That's a great
decides to start,
He said, "Why Cass ain't been giving bad takes? That's just Cass's
Man,
takes."
Cass ain't been giving bad takes all day.
Listen.
What?
This nigga.
I said Brago is on cock right now.
I said you haven't been. I said you've
Oh.
been locked in.
Hey, bro, I'm just cooling.
Okay.
Anyway, so Champagne, he ended up
That
suing.
nigga?
He ended up suing.
Oh, that
Kendrick.
Universal Music Group.
Yeah, UMG.
Yeah.
Over well something. It was one thing that came down first, which wasn't the defamation suit, which was second. The first one was basically seemed like it's a conspiracy, where they were pushing Not Like Us to lower his value, and then the second one came down as a defamation lawsuit, or saying that they shouldn't have let Not Like Us come out because of the shit Kendrick was saying about him.
So how do you feel about that?
It
Who
just
called Kendrick a wife beater.
it looked like it looks away. It looks soft, and I think whether or not you have a case or whether or not it's justified, it's just it feels like wrong place, wrong time. It feels like you're a sore loser.
it's the same thing they tried to do to
your
Michael.
point.
It's
To
the
your
same
point.
thing they tried to do to Michael. People just don't want to see somebody
Are
go
you
out
really
there.
comparing Drake to
This
Michael
is-
Jackson?
Yes, this is a win for the artist if he gets this off.
He said he just tired
no,
Michael.
it's not.
Nigga,
no,
he's
hey,
not
wait,
getting
wait,
this
wait.
off.
Nigga beat it.
Wait. Nah, nigga, we not finna
That's
do that. We not
delusional.
finna do that, bro. We not finna do that.
Come on,
Quietly,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Let's not try to make this seem like Drake is like
This
just
ain't
having
pussy.
this.
So he's
like,
not a martyr?
Like yeah, this nigga's not a martyr. This nigga's not having a fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand how you got
I'm gonna fucking save the world with my sacrifice. This nigga ain't fucking Lelouch, bro. Relax.
He is a
You
low
trying to make- I don't see how you saying Cole is
No.
done.
Hold on. Let me
He
finish.
got out
This
here.
nigga Corey brought back up J.
Look,
Cole. Look at this nigga.
Look. You know why it was stupid for this nigga to sue for them boosting Not Like Us? Because nigga, bro, there was a time when you got on fucking Spotify and that nigga Drake was on every fucking playlist cover. And it didn't have to do with that nigga's music. Bro, you don't think that was farming? You don't think that was giving Drake more boost to his streams?
Yeah, I'm moving
I
because
think
the
I
dude
will
came
say
in
this.
and-
Hold on, wait.
So-
I do believe that some.
You moving back?
I believe that depending on who you are,
Back? No, I'm saying back.
they
The
definitely
difference,
give
though-
you. They definitely give you. I think they give you looks. Like honestly, I like Big X the Plug until Spotify just kept recommending me this nigga songs a million times. I could be listening to country music and you got this nigga coming up, bro.
Well, what I'm
stop
saying is though, like even with Drake being all over Spotify back in the day, do you think they were lowering the value of his music to push it more?
But I don't think they lowering the value in it by saturating it so much because he got mad sounds.
No, they're saying that's
Really
what they
got,
did.
you know.
That's what they did with Not Like Us.
Well, the thing is, I think some of that was authentic with the Not Like Us. I think it was a lot of people because of the beef was happening. People just went to fucking go see that shit. Like however, how many views did that shit got on YouTube? And that's on YouTube. You gotta go look, request.
But YouTube
for the video for that shit to come
but
up.
people talk now YouTube. There were definitely bots being used on YouTube.
I don't know about this bot shit so much,
bro.
Like,
Also, here. Also, there's another thing. There's another thing to it. Another thing to it as well is like Drake is suing now when it's not in favor of him. You wasn't complaining. You wasn't doing none of that bitching when it was favoring you.
When it was Meek Mill.
When it was cool, when everything was in your favor, you were all good with it. You were good with holding hands with Lucy and all of these the dudes at 300 and all of that shit. You was cool with that.
Oh, Lucian? Yeah, nah. Fuck
I would say as a devil's advocate, I think for the most part, Drake has never really needed a machine. He's been the machine, where it's like he doesn't benefit necessarily from them pushing his music more. They benefit more than he does.
Okay, I agree with the last part of that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he's already Drake. So for them, it's kind of like we're using Drake to kind of promote our platform.
Correct. I.e. like the whole Apple thing. Like whenever they would. So yeah, I'll give you that.
But
So
see,
that's how I look at that.
I'm gonna say, regardless of how you feel about it, I feel like it's a moot point because, like, my nigga, you lost. You lost, and you're trying to say that, oh, look, he cheated.
Oh, the reason
like,
why I lost is because, like, they pushing it. And then it's like
you look bitch made for that. But then on top of that, what did he do right after that? Whose stream did he hop on? Stream just ended, lapped the fucking sub record, did a 30-day subathon, and you go hop on XQC's fucking stream?
There's a reason for that, though, Caster.
And say real Sixer shit? Nah, bro.
But there's a reason for that.
That's
that was
his hometown, though. That's his hometown. He's locked.
Nah, even more than that. It was a stake sponsored stream.
I know it's stake sponsored, and I know he's a stake shareholder. I know this, but I'm saying it's just optically, nigga, you are making all the wrong moves. Like, just shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, god damn, we don't want to see you right now, bro. Go hide somewhere.
No, but
like,
niggas would say he's bothered if he just goes away.
No, I think
if he took the summer off, came back next year, and did the Drake shit, niggas would fuck with it.
Niggas wouldn't even
business
care.
as usual. Exactly.
Yeah, I was like,
you doing all this.
I think he's going out of his way to try to prove that he's unbothered, and it doesn't. But I'm like, you're suing.
It makes that nigga look more bothered.
But that's literally what I'm saying. He's making all the wrong moves. I'm not saying like that's a good move. Like, it's bad. Like, nigga, just hang out, bro.
Him suing is weak as fuck.
But you know it's so crazy.
Super
like
weak.
You know it's crazy when like everybody, like Rhapsody don't even be in drama, nothing like that. She was like, yeah, this rap streets is that Rhapsody was posting shit like that.
I don't like that though.
Why?
Rap streets is done. The fuck is we talking about?
I think it's just more so like
I understand what you're saying, but like, no, I'm not trying to hear that because rap has been in a fucking terrible, disgusting place for a long time. The rap streets been done.
But
so to say this now,
niggas ain't suing niggas because they losing beef.
But I feel like, but no. But the
I
thing is,
can't co-sign that. What do you mean when you say? Hang on, wait, quietly. Let's back up for a second.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's you got to say something about that. You can't just let that fly.
You literally called him a woman. You said he beat his girl, and then on top of that,
which one is worse? Hold on, which one is worse? It's not the same. You can't apples and oranges,
bro.
Right now.
It don't matter. Y'all both saying disparaging things about each other.
If you had to be one, if you had to be one of those two things, which one would you pick? It's an easy answer.
I'm not, bro. I would definitely want to be the wife beater over the pedophile. If I had to pick one, well, what I'm saying is, bro, they're both saying disparaging things about each other, and then on top of that, bro, like, didn't you just tell us you fed him the information?
So what?
He was fed the information. He said, "I fed you the information. We plotted on it."
I mean the gram shit.
That's Meet the Grams.
No, I'm saying no. The last song that he made during the beat, he said, "Oh no." He said, "We fed you. We plotted on it, and we fed you the information." You fed him the information.
But what Kendrick was talking about, the pedophile shit, ain't no feeding information. That's just like,
hey man, you fed him the information. Now he using you want to claim defamation.
Hey, this is not feeding. You're definitely not gonna feed him pedophile.
Nah, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you're not
But
feeding
look,
him that kind of information.
like,
That's crazy.
then I'm tired of like niggas be like, oh, like I be tired of seeing clips with Maul. That nigga's the biggest OVO dick rider. That nigga be like, oh yeah, well he's doing the World Cup and he turned down the Super Bowl and like fuck all that.
Wait, is he actually doing the World Cup?
Yes, Drake is supposed to be doing the World Cup.
Wait, so why is he a dick rider?
That's pretty big though. Yeah, that's pretty big.
Hey, when is the last? Hold on.
I literally
The
called
World
that. Yo,
Cup
he was gonna be doing the World Cup.
is a big thing. The World Cup is a big thing.
It's the
More
biggest
viewers,
sport on the
everything.
planet.
I would say,
Oh,
yeah,
but I'm saying, when is
It's
the
literally
last
the
time you
biggest
niggas
sport on
watched
the
the World
planet.
Cup?
Bro, we
Never.
Nigga, everybody
niggas,
was watching the
but-
World Cup last year.
You know,
And
I
last
watched the
year,
World Cup?
I was tweeting
That's
about
a
it.
bad take. That's a
I was
bad
tweeting
take.
about it.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's not a good
asking.
take.
Quietly,
That's not a
did
good-
you watch the World Cup?
I'm not a sports nigga. I don't give a
Well,
fuck about. I don't give a fuck about
Corey,
regular sports.
I didn't watch
I
it. I'm
gotta
not
push
saying
back.
that niggas don't. It's bigger than the Super Bowl. I'm not denying that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that like
Big as the.
What's your point?
that ain't what a niggas gonna be watching.
Yes, it is.
Bro,
Yo,
what?
there's a lot of
Niggas ain't
niggas
gonna be
that like
watching
soccer,
that.
bro.
Damn, Corey, I know you hated Drake this much.
The niggas ain't gonna be watching that.
That's a
Wait,
terrible
Corey.
take,
I said this.
It speaks
I-
back
I
to the not
agree.
like us.
I
going
hear
to the
you. I hear you.
international crowd?
But Corey,
Niggas don't
Corey,
like
for like
football.
niggas that like are on Drake's side, like obviously Maul is on Drake's side and shit like that.
Yeah.
What do you want these niggas to like say? Is like, do you want them to shut the fuck up?
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up, bro. Like, let him talk for himself.
What? No, bro. All right, this is shit.
I'm fucking around.
Like, because everybody
You
speaks for
gotta take
Kendrick. Everybody else speaks for Kendrick. Kendrick
Hey,
doesn't say
man.
nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Where it's like, I agree. Like, it's some weird shit happening. I really don't think. I would say in hip hop or in rap, niggas never really looked at the Olympics as like that
The
thing, the
place to
next
do
thing,
that.
the place to do it. But Drake has kind of transcended that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But you know, I feel like even now bringing up the Super Bowl and him turning it down after Kendrick got it. I mean, yeah, the niggas
Kinda
is
like it's like
niggas is
like,
salty,
bro-
but of course, I niggas is salty
it's
because
like,
Drake
bro,
lost.
it's like you bring you. It's like you get married, bro, or you know, you pull up with a new chick. She bad, successful, whatever, and then nigga be like, man, I turned her down, or I
Yeah.
could have fucked. It's like, nigga, did you? Like, who gives a fuck? No, I want to hear
If
about
y'all
what
are
you could have
beefing?
did.
If y'all are
now that I
beefing?
got it.
If y'all are beefing,
Oh, I could have fucked. She ain't all that. Like, just because you could have did it, don't mean it diminishes what this is.
If she threw the coochie?
if she was asking to suck my dick, and it's like,
Yeah.
nigga, I could have fucking smothered her out. You lucky I
yeah, Corey.
didn't.
But you
That's-
didn't.
No, but I'm
That's
saying,
what I'm saying.
and then y'all are beefing, so it's just like
Yeah, and I can flex on that one. Like the girl that you with, that you love, wanted to fuck me first.
it's
a
all.
little-
Listen,
it's a little
everything
distasteful.
on Drake's side right now feels like damage control because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it feels, some of it feels desperate. I've been telling y'all that I wish Drake would just go away for a little while, because he's been dropping a lot of music, and I feel like it just take a little break. But it's
Circadian rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Slaps.
Circadian Rhythm was good.
I like that
And I
song.
will say that No Face went crazy.
No
I was
face.
in that whole No Face, No Face.
Nah,
No
those
Face.
songs
That
were
was
good,
hard.
but like that's not the Drake that is gonna win the people back.
Yeah, he got to
I
start
feel like
saying.
honestly, with this whole thing with the Drake shit, just like, bro, he really like, it's weird because I look at it as like, if you look at niggas like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, like them niggas are boxers, like real ass boxers, right? They box. You got a nigga like Drake, he's more like MMA, where he could box too, but that nigga got the grapple, that nigga got the kicks, that nigga got the ground.
So you
It's
shouldn't
like,
they shouldn't have been a rap beef. It should have been like a
versatile.
versus.
Yeah,
This nigga
not
crazy.
even, no, he just, I don't know why he just want to keep going in. It's like he an MMA fighter, but he want to keep proving that he could box just as good
Because
as the
everybody's saying he
boxers. It's like,
can.
it's
Because I
don't
saw
think
niggas
he
was
need to be
like-
doing that.
because niggas was like-
if you ever thought to yourself, I really want to hear some niggas rap, I will. That's when I go put on J. Cole or I go put on Kendrick Lamar. Like, oh, I really want to hear, like, see how some days you just want to hear a bop, and some days like I just really want to hear niggas really rapping, like you really using words.
Damn, Q,
I'm-
like
My generation, I would go, but I'm not gonna go right for
Now you're
Drake.
saying
immediately.
Drake
I'm like,
ain't the
I really
worst,
wanna
man?
hear-
Q,
That's
like
crazy.
what's up with you today,
I'm
bro?
not
Like
saying
I
that
don't
he's
know
not
what's
a
going
worst. What are
on.
we talking about? I'm not
Bro.
saying that he's not a worst. I'm not saying that at
You
all.
wait,
bro.
so you can't
I
wait, Q.
have
So
more than
you can't go to a timestamp.
You just said that like you listen to other niggas when you want to hear them rap.
Right,
You
nah,
sound,
like,
bro.
I
You
gotta
sound like
like,
Mos
you wanna
Def.
You sound like you want to hear
rapping. Then
like
you
some
gonna go.
target
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
You sound like Mos Def.
You go a little. You go to. I sound like
that's
Mos Def.
crazy.
Y'all gotta
I ain't never-
excuse Q. He has a concussion. Okay?
I don't know what's going on with
I
you
think they
tonight.
said together.
Q said, if I want to hear niggas rap, I'm gonna go listen to somebody else.
That's kind of crazy coming from a Drake fan.
If I want to hit but Drake does have rapping songs. What I'm saying is just like if you want to hear somebody get into the rapping bag,
Nigga, low key, like the whole deluxe
rapping
of,
bag.
me personally, bro, the whole deluxe of like his last album, bro, when it was just like I'm just dropping all raps. That shit went crazy.
He was rapping.
I listened to that shit more than I did.
But
the
you can
album.
make a playlist all the timestamp records if
The
you want to
red
hear rap.
button and all that shit.
I mean,
bro,
you can
that
play
shit
the
went hard.
timestamp.
Red Button.
I'm saying his
Stories,
music has more.
What was it?
Way
Stories about
more
my
of a
brother or
bounce.
whatever.
Way more of
Yeah,
a
fuck
bop.
my ex.
It's way
So you
more
think
of
it's
a-
more
that's
pop
it.
rap
Yeah.
for
Fuck
Drake?
my ex.
not
That whole-
pop
I
rap,
y'all
but
to
he's
quietly
basically
say
like
the wrong
it's-
way, bro. Like
it's-
he's not saying that he can't rap, but he can just do a lot
No,
more.
no.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think it's true that
But
he's
he's
not a
saying
rap
that they're a
star.
No,
better
He's
rapper.
I'm
really a-
personally
he's a
giving
pop- he's a
Quietly
pop
shit.
star.
I'm intentionally giving Quietly shit just because Quietly sound like the niggas that always have something disparaging to say about Drake, and that's what they say.
Wow. Okay, no, I can't. You can't do that. I
Wait,
fuck with my
Brago.
guy. I'm still rocking out with my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
I
saying,
hear.
like, I just feel like this whole, like, I like when I was seeing people was tweeting out and it was like, yo, you should not try to rap with a nigga that be using words like Elohim. It's like you don't want to fuck with a guy like that. Like this nigga uses Elohim in word schemes. Like leave him alone.
Quietly. This is not the tune you were singing before the beat,
Hey.
bro.
When we stop recording, you gonna hear this nigga Quality,
Quietly was not saying none of this shit
Like-
before the beef.
bro. But look, Brago, I want to
I
ask you.
feel
'cause
like
you
I feel
said
like Philly
something.
Matters. Now Philly Matters is a rapping song. He's rapping. That's what I'm saying. He's
They
rapping.
got
he can
Q.
rap.
They got Q.
Kendrick
It's
just
all good.
opened his mouth. I'm about to put my dick in it right now.
What?
Wow.
Hello?
Yeah. Y'all ain't heard that version, bro.
No, we didn't hear that.
That's
bro.
a super remix.
I ain't never heard that.
Then I put it in his ass. No,
I
he
just
running
feel like-
butt
I feel
naked
like the
all over
niggas-
my
I feel like
house.
the niggas
Brago, look.
bigger than rap.
Come on, bro.
I think that he's bigger than rap. I mean, he calls himself a
Brago.
pop star. I think it's true. I think the niggas
What are you
like.
saying?
Wait, look. You said rap has been in a despicable place for a long time. What did you mean by that?
We're not
Bro,
gonna
look
bust
at what
past
niggas is
that shit you just
rapping
said.
about.
That was
Like,
nuts.
okay, yeah, let's go. Let's
What?
if you want to talk about that,
I didn't
it's a
say
nigga
that. That
that
was
sits
great.
on. It's the nigga that sits on the couch with an oxygen thing on, performing. He's a rapper. Like
That's the one that's the one that said it, like I can't put down the drugs. I can't put down
Yes,
the
he can't put down that shit, and he has a
can't
beef
put down the
with Snoop.
burger.
He got a beef with Snoop Dogg, and it's
Yeah.
like, bro, all the money,
Dave-
all the success. My son is like 600 pounds, bro. You can't even walk or get up, rapping on the stage.
What I'm saying is rap is no longer an art form.
It's a cash cow, and I think
It's
the
a
product
cash
that we-
grab.
That's why I feel like we holding on to people like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, like these people for a minute, because once these niggas stop, who else is really like rapping?
Baby
for?
King.
Why didn't you mention Drake?
Yeah.
in
Baby King, yes,
He didn't
Who else
mention
is
Drake.
dead?
You're right. He did not mention Drake.
because Drake ain't stopping. That's why he's good. You know what I'm saying? He's not stopping. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Look,
I
say what you will about NLE Chopper, but that nigga makes decent music, bro. I'm not.
Well,
gonna
my thing
hold
isn't
you.
even
Nah,
just
you're
about
getting
like
fucking insane.
Castor, what are you doing?
Yeah,
What are you
Castor, get
doing?
out of here.
If I was a
Yo,
bad
Brago,
bitch, I
get him
wanna
out of the
fuck me
call
too.
now.
Okay, that song is crazy. I'm not co-signing that, but like his other
If
shit.
I was
That's
a
all-
bad
that's
my
all-
thing. Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Crazy. Nah, that's all. That's all. That's
Nah,
all.
y'all never heard. Y'all never heard on what? Y'all never heard on what?
You fucking know what?
I mean, y'all listen to Vegas right
No,
now.
this is worse than when
Let me nut
Brago
on your
was
butt.
going
Y'all listen to
with
Vegas.
the what was the niggas that the what was they like 4 cousins or whatever?
Fresh and reckless.
This is worse than your fresh and reckless or fresh
No,
and
it's
whatever.
not. No,
phase.
it's not. No, it's
Nah,
not.
nah,
No,
it's
it's
some other
not.
niggas
No,
that-
it's
What
not.
what did them
Those
niggas used to
niggas-
say?
Assemble.
This is worse than Brago and Symbol phase.
Wait, no,
That was
NLE
crazy.
Chopper got some bangers.
He got
That's what I'm
no,
saying.
like he's
Look,
becoming
I
more of
think
like a star. Like as
An
far as
artist.
like,
He's making songs that are more catchy that, you know what I'm saying, he can perform.
this nigga's
But I mean,
performing this shit
and
in
look,
front of missus. This shit.
Niggas will hate on Yachty, but Yachty is behind.
But no, Yachty and NLE Chopper is not
Listen,
carrying the flag for rap. Like,
That's
I'm not saying that that's what they're doing. I'm saying Yachty is gonna push music forward, not necessarily as a rapper. But I'm saying
no,
like
he's
let
not, bro.
nigga,
No, he's not.
like,
Yo,
listen,
he's
listen,
not.
listen,
Castor,
listen. Let
what
me
are
get
you
my
doing?
shit off,
What are
bro.
you
I'm saying
doing?
we're in Roger's generation right now, bro. And Luffy and all of them niggas is growing up.
Who's
So
Luffy?
Yachty's a
Who's
part of the
Luffy?
worst
Who's Luffy?
generation?
Who's Luffy?
Who's Luffy? Probably
Yeah.
Baby Keem.
no.
Bruh.
I love Baby Keem.
I mean,
man.
he's not wrong.
Yes,
It's
he
either
is
him or
wrong.
Jid.
He got to pick
It's either him or Jid,
yeah,
bro.
He's wrong.
Yeah, who's he picking? Though?
I love
Like,
Baby Keem.
He ain't got a lot of
Yeah,
niggas to pick from. I ain't gonna hold you.
Ain't no Luffy of this generation right now.
Ain't
Not
no
yet.
Baby, man.
We got a bunch of Hawkins and
We got a bunch of Thatches.
you know,
Hey, bro.
we got Law. I don't know how. Well, I know how Cass to be gassing Tyler, but Tyler,
Okay, I would say Tyler will probably be like one of those niggas in the worst generation.
but Tyler's like 30 something, like
Tyler
mid
would be
30s, right?
like
Yeah.
Black
I'm
people.
saying,
Tyler-
but for
Tyler-
the,
yeah.
just as far as like a newer, he's not new, but I'm saying like as far as like
He too
newer
seasoned to be. Nah, he's too
superstar.
seasoned for the conversation. Like I'm talking about who's coming up now.
Yeah,
That's the rapper like now that's new. That's really
But
like.
But,
that's what
but,
I'm
but,
saying.
but,
Tyler
but
is-
more,
none.
but more
Vince
than that, I'm
Staples?
talking about who is gonna kind of carve
Uzi.
out the generation going
Who's
forward.
not? These niggas don't. Uzi don't count. He established enough. Like
I
niggas like
know. That's what I'm
niggas
saying,
new.
like,
Nigga
Tyler's
like
gonna
Big
be
X the
carrying the shit
plug.
when them niggas
He's new.
gone.
But
He
even
not bad.
even
Tyler
further
would
than
be
that,
stank.
even further than that, just not even about the music and the generation, it's just about like what rap culture and the
What you
things
mean?
that people.
What you
We're
want to say,
being-
Corday?
I'm talking
we're
about the
not-
things that people in rap celebrate.
That was a good mention. But I think that we being disingenuous
Corday?
right now. Yeah, Corday is not bad, but like he
I
be
think
trying-
Corday is one of
I
the
think
niggas
we
that's
being
gonna be like
disingenuous because we not saying Glorilla and we ain't saying and she out here.
Glorilla's not gonna.
I
be
don't know if
big.
that's adding to the state of rap or taking away from it, but yo, you got motherfuckers like she is out here. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
know. I don't
Her
know. If,
shit-
I don't know if Glorilla is gonna be around.
She's not gonna in the next 8 years. She's not gonna be around, bro.
Well, I think Glorilla is gonna impact rap, but it's gonna be in a way where it's like it's gonna be bad chicks rapping.
Yeah, I think
know.
she's elevating like the female rapping space.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like over the past 3, 4, 5 female rappers have been outdoing the male rappers, newer rappers.
of the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
generation.
Mhm.
Like,
Probably,
they've been
yes.
going more.
Probably,
You got
yeah, I
like
think the women. I think the
it was
women are
like
way more
Glorilla,
successful.
Sexy Red,
Meg,
Thee
Meg.
Stallion,
I don't know if you want to count
Cardi B,
Doja.
Doja Cat.
They've been running
yeah,
circles
like
around these new
the women
niggas.
acts is doing better than the newer nigga acts for sure.
So I don't know where that's gonna go, like where in regards to rap. But I'm talking about just like culturally where the shit that rap still kind of holds like reverence.
I would
to.
say Corday. I think Corday is one of those. I think he's like the Cole route, and it's not necessarily like the Cole route, but like in the sense of like it's gonna take a while.
He has core
for him to-
fans.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah,
it's gonna
but-
take a while for him to like be the nigga. But like it's a very slow burn. But like he could get there. Like I say,
He has the talent to get there.
yeah, he got the talent to get there. Once he get there, I think he'll hold that bitch for a little
But you
bit.
know what it all takes for you to get there. You need the
What?
numbers.
Yeah.
You need the numbers.
You need that machine. You need
At
that
the end of the
machine.
day.
Mind. But I think that.
But the thing is, cute. The machine don't get behind you unless it's relevant enough or like it makes sense.
or
you
you
know what I'm saying?
ignorant enough.
I mean, he got the image though.
No,
Like
man, no,
he's
I
in the
think
fashion,
that's
he
something that
dating, the
I
tennis
think that's
girl.
something he was alluding to though.
He dating
I think he
what's
was
her
alluding
They
face?
got a kid.
to the subject matter
You know
though
what I
that
mean?
rappers is rapping about.
I'm talking about the
What we
subject,
getting-
not even
yeah,
the subject,
what we
not
getting-
even just the subject matter that they're rapping about, but what like rap fans kind of hold to high regard.
I think has regressed into a bunch of druggies. To be honest, I ain't gonna hold you. I think a lot of it.
I think druggies. I think even like
For
the
that-
snitching,
for
the
that- for-
snitching
for
shit,
that
where like
generation.
the
That
nigga that
generation
working
super
at T-Mobile is like, I'm not listening to no more Gunna. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
What else you talking about?
I mean, you mean that, the shit like that happened, but that's because like niggas feel like they, some hood nigga or certain allegiance.
It's dumb.
But my thing is
dumb.
like, if you really fuck with Young Thug super heavy, and then you feel like, oh man, I started listening to Gunna because I was listening to Young Thug. Now
Ain't
this
got
nigga
nothing to do with
betrayed
me.
this nigga. It really doesn't have
That
nothing
means
to do
you-
with
that
But does
means
it
you're-
go?
That means you're a
but no.
delusional, gullible
But-
ass nigga.
True, but
Damn.
some of the subject matter now you can like let's say you are this person, right? You was listening to both of them. This whole shit happened. You like, I'm not listening to really Gunna no more. Because now when you listen to Gunna, he's still talking about I ain't no rat or like I don't fuck with snitches. You looking like you don't fuck with snitches, but look at your whole situation. Now I'm not talking about myself specifically because I like a lot of Gunna songs, always have. Still listen to Gunna. I listen to them this week in the gym. That's a gym artist for me, 100% go to. Back to the Moon. That song fucking slaps with the weights. Oh, you gotta fucking try it. But I could see somebody saying that though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could see somebody being like, I don't really like what this person is rapping about. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't really fucking with got a Glock and it fold in my pocket. I'm not like I wasn't fucking with
But what if he got
that.
one?
Well, he doesn't. That's not his life. You
What
know
if
what I'm
he really
saying?
got a Glock and it
He
falls in his
can't own.
pocket?
He can't own the
like,
gun
bro,
because
he's
not about
not
that life.
like he's not doing that. I don't need him doing that. I don't need my guy saying and being like that. Like that's not you.
But
He's
like, what if he
slobbing him out.
purchased the gun legally and they fold
This
in his
ain't you,
pocket?
Gunner.
Come on, bro.
This ain't you.
He didn't say
Same
he
thing.
shoot niggas with it. He just saying he
I
got
mean,
a
in
Glock.
a nigga future, he said he don't really drink lean like that.
Come on, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know. You only hear certain shit, then it just be like
You know, Drake be talking about all
change
these women. You know, we know he like men.
Wow, Corey.
You probably play bass with him.
Oh, wow, Corey.
I'm just playing. Shout
I
out Busy, man. Shout
I
out
think
Busy.
in conclusion, the Drake shit, regardless of whatever stance he has, it looked like hoe shit. It feel like hoe shit.
Bitch made.
That's what it feel like. I feel like you can make the argument that this is gonna help way more rappers and artists with him doing it, but it's just bad timing, and it feels like he's just doing it because Kendrick.
I feel like
is
he
his
does
moment.
this. You're gonna see way more niggas getting looks, way more niggas getting better deals.
But it's not
way
even.
more
But he's
niggas-
not
way
doing
more
it for that though.
producers
Q.
making way more beats. I just feel like it's gonna.
But he's
be
not
just-
doing that for that.
He's not doing it for that.
He's not doing it
That's
for
all.
that, but it's gonna be a byproduct or an effect of that.
No, it's not. It's not going to change anything. He's
if he-
not going to win.
I don't know.
Like that's an
don't know
impossible
this.
fight.
No, nothing's
You trying to make it
impossible,
seem
bro.
like this nigga Taylor
Nigga,
Swift.
you're talking about a multi-billion-dollar fucking corporate like industry versus Drake. He's not gonna win. Like straight up.
I don't know, bro. Niggas got
Especially
lawyers.
when it's something substantial. Like
Hey, we
how
literally saw
are niggas boosting numbers when like literally everybody in the world is playing that shit?
So Cass, so you saying because the odds are against you shouldn't fight?
Yeah.
That's
Then
not
your
what
man
I'm
say
saying.
Niggas using
That's-
their different machines.
that's not
Didn't
what
he
I'm
say that?
saying, but I'm saying like
We had a conversation
like-
about politics.
if there was vindication or justification for what you're doing, I would back it. But it's like rooted in selfishness and like ego, nigga.
Everything is
You're
rooted in
not
selfishness.
No,
how
it's
funny it was
not.
to see
Come
these
on.
motherfuckers bring
What
up
do you
J.
mean?
Cole a lot verse. That verse came out like 3 or 4 years ago. Niggas trying to use that verse now. Get that shit off my timeline.
What's something in your life
Get that
that you
shit off my
that,
timeline.
what's something in your life that you do for others?
Do all kinds of
asking
things. What do
everybody?
you mean?
Yeah, like what?
Something that you
I like
do
to
for others.
surprise people.
You could think of like small shit, like putting the cart back. I do that now.
Gift giving.
Hold the
That nigga
door
said I
open.
do that now.
Holding the door, you know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
quietly, we kind of bullied you into doing that, but nah, I hear you.
Wait. Holding the door open for somebody else. You do that for somebody.
Do you do that? Do you do that for them, or you do that to make yourself feel better? Make yourself feel better.
No,
I
you
do
do
for
that.
them.
You do
I
that
do
because
that
you want to
for
put
them.
out. You got
I
to
think
put
it's
out
courteous.
positivity into the world and be like, I'm being the change that I want to see. That's why I do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nice. It's nice to
I
be
do
like
it to
this.
be
You got to put this
considerate.
out in the world.
But what
I
I'm
mean, I don't
saying,
even
no.
think about shit like that,
What I'm
though.
saying is, you hold the door because you're walking through it.
Yeah,
And it's time to hold it for somebody else.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You're already
That's
walking
because
through
you're
it.
just opening the door.
I'm
for
already
yourself.
walking through
Make
it.
selfish.
No, what I'm saying is, you're doing it because you're already walking through the door. So it's like,
I
I
think
can just
if
hold the
I
door.
see you coming
Okay,
right
but if I
behind, if I
stand
see
there
you
and I
coming right
wait for
behind
you-
me, and I just let the door close, and you literally right behind, it's like I couldn't just hold the door open while you walking right behind me. Like I'm just gonna, like I don't know, like why I gotta be a dick.
That's selfish.
Let me ask y'all. Do y'all, like, even if you're not going into a store and you see somebody going into the store, you open the door for them?
No, that's different because I'm not going in there. I don't do that. Like if I'm not
Oh.
going into that same store,
If
I'm
I
not-
just
I'm
walked out and
I'm
the
not
door
just
closed
seeing
behind
you
me,
about to
I'll
go into
turn
a
and grab
store
it.
and I'm like, oh yeah, I got that for you.
Okay,
I usually got to be going in the store for that to happen
I got you.
because I feel like it would feel weird. Like let's just say like okay, like let's say I'm walking down the street, right? I'm going into a sandwich spot. There's another person going into the same sandwich spot. You kind of could feel when somebody going the same direction as you. So it's like you open the door for them. Now, right before the sandwich spot, it's a nail salon. If I'm walking to the sandwich spot and I see a girl about to walk into I'm not about to just hold the nail salon door open for her to walk in. That's just crazy. I'm not even going in there. I'm being mad weird. I think you're being weird then, because now I was like, I was
You
that.
think you're being weird?
Not being weird, but you could be perceived as weird.
Nigga said
Mm.
kindness is weird.
Like I don't know, because it's like you're not even going. It's one thing if y'all both was going into if you was going into that spot too, but you're not. So it's just like, wow, you just held the door open for me and didn't even come. I don't know.
What do you
If
mean?
we see her obviously running
That's
up,
how you do your
going
kid.
in.
You be like,
What?
so explain to me what happens. Like, got this nigga the first 2 sentences, but I just want to know that I could just whoop your ass. I want to know why I'm about to whoop your ass more.
Carly
Go
said,
ahead,
Carly said, I only hold the door when I go in there.
This nigga sidekick, bro.
No, I mean, if I'm going into the
This
same
nigga
spot,
Brago is-
I'm just saying I'm not holding the door open if I wasn't even going in there. Like I don't know, that just seems crazy.
Bro,
That's what
I
you be
agree
doing
with
to your
you.
Kids, you just be letting them dig holes.
Hey, sometimes you just got to put the noose on and let them hang themselves.
brother.
Yo,
No,
that's
no, no.
actually crazy.
Nah, what I'm saying
That
is
was
like, I
insane.
think most things that we do in life is for selfish reasons.
I don't think.
Okay, I think most things are.
Brago, I
Define selfish.
agree. I agree with that, but I think you can do selfish things for positive reasons. Like selfishness isn't inherently bad.
Example?
Example, me distancing myself from someone to take care of myself, right? Like, let's say all of us were hanging out on the regular and Ale was like smoking crack. And I was like, I'm not going to fuck it with Ale anymore. I have options, right? I could be like, Ale, you should go to rehab. Ale, you should probably stop smoking crack. I could talk to other people in his life and try and get him help, or I could just stop fucking with him. None of those are inherently wrong, but if I stop fucking with him, that's selfish. But is that bad?
No, because selfish is lacking consideration. I don't think you were lacking consideration.
Oh, now
Yeah.
this nigga
So
wanna
then
go
how
to
does lacking
dictionary.com,
consideration-
nigga?
Then my question is, how does a
Mhm.
lack of consideration or like that definition of being selfish, how does that equate to like, oh, like you're only doing this for somebody because that's where you're going?
I mean, no, that worked out perfectly with the
What you
holding the
mean?
door. Because if you're already holding the door open, you're being considerate about holding for somebody
Yeah.
going in the same direction. Consideration is not, I see you walking somewhere and I'm gonna
Let
run
me
and
go ahead and
open
go
the
over
door for
there.
you. Yeah, that's not even that's just like that's out of the that's you're being more than considerate now. You're like, what do you want now? You're doing something. You're doing me a favor, which is not wrong to do a stranger a favor, but that seems a little that's not being
Quiet,
considerate.
just stop talking. We had them.
Wiley,
You making it worse.
Wiley, I want to ask you a
Ew.
genuine question, and this is not like facetious or like a joke or anything. Wiley, when was the last time you received a compliment?
A compliment?
It was just
I don't know, like,
Thanksgiving.
I think maybe like the last week, the one I can remember, the one I liked the most. That was a real good
What
compliment.
did they say?
Somebody complimented me on my work at work, like some of the fucking wires and shit I installed. Somebody was like, "Man, you're doing a really good job. There's some really great work on these terminations." I felt really good about that.
I'm
That
just
was
trying
nice.
to gauge how
You know what I'm
often you engage with kindness, or how often others like put kindness.
I give
towards-
compliments. I give compliments more than anything.
Well, I don't mean just I mean, like,
to
how
everybody.
often
I
are
might tell
other
them, be like,
people
"Oh,
giving
you
you
got
acts of kindness?
One mic.
Well, let me ask y'all, like in regards to this life in general, like on
All
a
I need
daily
is
basis, like we're talking about consideration. What's something that we do on a daily basis that's considerate of others that doesn't benefit us, that we're not in the process of doing?
That we're like cognizant of.
Yeah.
I don't think it's something every day. I don't think you're doing something every like if you it's like you keeping it a buck. I don't think you're doing something every day for somebody that's not benefiting you at all. I think it's actions like if you was to give somebody money, somebody on like that was less fortunate.
I'm not.
Like,
I drive past niggas every day. I do not give people money every day.
Or if you was to pay for the person's food behind you, that would be you doing something considerate. Like you're not getting any benefit from that at all.
I
You don't
just
do that
think
every day.
you
So your
can't,
point
though.
is true.
I think you can't.
You can't what?
You can't
Like,
be considerate every day, or go out of your way to be considerate every day.
yeah.
You can't.
Go out of
I
your
think
way
you're
to be
thinking about it
considerate.
like too hard.
You just
because
can't.
like
Okay.
sure you can. There's
No,
little
I'm
acts
saying like
walk around and
let's
pick
say
up
when I
after
go
your
into work,
partner.
I have a habit of just speaking to everybody in the whole clinic. Like I just
That's
like,
considerate.
right. So I'll be like, oh hey, how y'all doing? Good morning. Oh, what's up? Or like, I'll do that in the morning. I might come in like again, maybe around 2:00 or something. I was like, oh, wake up. Come on, man. Like we almost do the day. Whatever. Like that's something you could do every day. But I'm saying like as far as just being considerate to the point to where you're just going out of your way to break your neck for everybody, and like you can't function. Nobody can function that way.
But it
Like, I
doesn't
think
have
that
to be
it's
grand
how,
gesture.
I think it's how it's perceived too.
You
'cause
can't
with
function that
example
way.
you
That's
just
not
gave,
your intention. Like
you have to-
remember 7
They got to be
Pounds,
purposeful.
the Will Smith movie,
Yeah.
where like he was going out of his way
Mm-hmm.
to kind of do shit for people. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like I don't think most people function that way. People are like, if you come within my purview, I'll be considerate and I'll help you out because I feel like I'm a considerate person. But
Out of
like,
sight, out of mind.
yeah, but I'm like, I'm not going to go to the nail salon and open
not
the
about to
door.
seek it.
I'm not about to go to the nail salon. What am I opening the door for?
Right. So,
Yeah,
and are
you know
you
what I'm
saying
saying?
inherently in that you're not going like it has to be in like your line of destiny or your line in every day to like? Does that make it selfish in your opinion? Is that what you're saying?
I think
Like,
in general,
I'm
selfish
not-
is the worst way to put it, but I think everybody kind of operates in their own self-interest on a daily basis.
Yeah. It's like if it's not within my realm or my world or my purview,
I'm not
or
worried about
whatever,
it.
then correct. I would agree with that.
Which, you know,
Alright.
I don't know that I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily, but
Nah, everybody just in their own little world. though.
Everybody in
That's
their
why
own
you don't see
world.
people-
Yeah, everybody
you
the
don't-
main
that's what I'm
character in
saying.
their
It's
family.
bad when you don't
Right.
see people helping out other people in dire situations though, because everybody just so focused on their own selves.
Yeah, everybody the main character in their head, but everybody side character.
everybody going
I
through
don't
some
know.
shit
I just
though.
never want to
Everybody
be.
dealing with
I just
shit.
never. I never be in the crowd like watching somebody get attacked. Like you know what I'm saying. You know you
No,
always see that.
exactly.
Not saying that you think you're gonna go up and break it up because that's not your spot either. I
It
think I would
depends,
just keep
Q.
it.
It
I would
depends.
keep it. I would just keep it.
I'm not just
moving, bro.
breaking
I
up
would just-
every fight, my G.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You ain't just breaking it up, but I'm just not gonna just be standing there.
Especially
like,
if
watching.
I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. It sounds crazy, but I'm probably more inclined to not get in the middle of a man and a woman fighting if they're together.
Oh well, nah, that
it's
makes
crazy.
sense
No. I'm saying that's not crazy.
because
Call the
it's
police.
crazy for the
I'll call
simple
the police.
fact that
I'll call the police for
she-
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something can happen to
Something's
you.
gonna get
and
done, but it
she
might
will
not be me
back with that
physically.
nigga tomorrow. You just put your whole self in that situation, or like
You gonna be with that nigga tomorrow.
you could see her getting you could see him getting crazy with her, not realizing that before you walked up, she just had this nigga in the headlock, was rocking his shit. You don't know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But what if you try to break it up? Then they start.
Okay, but
jumping
if you see a nigga knock her fucking front tooth out, then
Nigga, what you want me to
I
do?
feel like
he ain't give a fuck about her face. He ain't gonna give a fuck
Do you
about
give a fuck
mine.
about mine? Nah, I'm gonna call the cops.
yeah, you gotta call the cops though.
I'll
You don't-
call
you
the
don't wanna-
cops.
what are you gonna do?
You want me to
Cat?
fight him?
You gonna go up there and punch him in the
What if
fucking
that
mouth?
nigga like, oh, you in my
on the
bitch
situation.
business, and then he starts shooting you or some shit? Like you
It
don't
depends on
know
the
what.
I'll
Like,
say
if
this.
this
I'll say this. I'll say this.
If this
If
nigga
it's
is
I
a-
might
crazy
start
enough,
honking or
to,
something.
I would say this.
if
If
this
it's a
nigga is
group of
crazy
us,
enough-
then I'm more inclined to be like, yo, let's go break it up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If
Where it's
this
like,
nigga
I
is
feel like we
crazy
can
enough-
restrain
Nigga
him.
said, "Hey, I got human shields now."
No,
so
I feel like
I'm
it's
good.
just it's no, but at that point we can kind of be
Yeah,
a
nah,
lot
more
safer.
people
No, I
You
know.
de-escalate the situation.
Yeah,
But like, if
I'm
he's
not. But
crazy
I'm not.
enough to
I'm not a
slap this
vigilante,
girl
bro.
in public, then like clearly this nigga's not. Me breaking this up isn't gonna be logical.
But I'm not saying go over there and break it up. I'm saying like, bro, it just depends on the situation.
Hey, Casser, you can do that, brother. I don't know.
Like, what's the
Hey,
situation you're breaking up? I'd break up 2 women.
two random women,
Yeah,
they just squabbling. You like,
yeah.
If they just squabbling, I'll probably watch. Now, if a bitch pull out a knife or something, then it's like, hold
Nah,
up.
that's-
then you gonna jump in?
Then you
Yeah,
jumping
what
in?
What? I didn't say jump in.
dog. What you expect?
He
But
said, "What do you say?
look,
I need
bro,
it more
there's, like, plenty of
dangerous."
shit you got- Hey, what y'all doing over there? Honk the horn or whatever. There's like plenty of shit. If security
Nigga
around,
getting stabbed while you just hunking.
hey, bro,
Hey,
see,
to answer Brago's
I've been in
question-
a situation where I'm holding my homie as he's fucking bleeding out. Like I've seen niggas get stabbed in real life, bro. Like I don't know. I'm not built to just like let shit slide.
What if you the one that's stabbed now?
Kaiser says he's not built to let shit slide.
Then
Hey,
Put
that's
the
the white
fucking
man.
cape
in
on,
you.
dog.
Ali,
Hey.
what were you saying?
everybody got
would say-
good something.
Answer your question. You said one selfish thing you don't do. I would say damn near every single day. Because when I go to the gym, and Quietly might like attest to this, when you at the cable section or you around like basically any fucking workout machine, there's a lot of weight that's left over or even equipment that's left over. I'm not using that equipment. I'll go back and put it in its right spot. Or even fucking at the dumbbells. Maybe it's just me that has OCD, but if I see like a 25 or a 20 and it's at the wrong spot, I'll go and move it. That don't do shit for me.
But
I
you
move
just
it if it's
said-
next to
but
me.
When you
I do that
when you
sometimes,
just
too,
said
and it does
when
help.
you just brought
It
the
helps.
OCD
It helps.
aspect into it, that's like serving yourself because like you can't function.
But I'm saying like even if
that's
you
not
want to count that
helping him at all.
OCD, like it is what it is. But I'm saying even if you're not counting the dumbbells on the cables, on the whatever like other like just random ass weights, if that's around my workout spot, I'm gonna just move it and I'm gonna put it back to where it is. That don't got shit to do for me.
No, it's around your workout spot.
I'll work out around it. No, hold on.
You got a point, but
hold on. Because I will work out first. I will use the machine, right? The fucking weight is right there. After I'm done with it, I'm gonna go and put it back where it belongs.
Yeah.
I feel like now, like I'm becoming more keen on manipulation in the sense of like, if you want somebody to help you or be considerate, just make it seem like it's in their best interest.
No, but I'm asking Brago, how does that benefit me though?
You say you got OCD.
Dog, shut the fuck up.
That's what you said.
Brago, let me ask you: if you come home and your wife is cleaning up, and you move some shit in a spot to help her out, is that benefiting you because you live there too? That's just like inherently selfish.
I'm not saying
you're fucking tweaking.
No. I'm not saying it's selfish. Like, how is that selfish?
That's what you just implied. Because it serves yourself. You live there as well.
No, I'm saying that in regards to saying something is selfish, that's the worst way of saying it. But in regards to her cleaning up my home, it benefits me. And you help her? It benefits me.
Yes, it benefits you, but I'm saying that's not helping out. That's not being considerate.
No, that's a different thing in regards to being considerate and being selfish.
I'm saying, is that not considerate if you come home and your wife is cleaning up and then you assist her? I'm not saying you help her clean the whole house.
Like, your wife
you might
like
help her do something.
I think that's why we've been using strangers, because like your
wife is an extension of me.
It's a little different. Yeah, it's a little different. That's why it's like
considerate.
You cannot do this for a stranger. It's almost expected. It's like almost a responsibility that you have to another person when y'all.
You could let her sit there and do it herself.
It's not expected. It's more like.
So you think so, Caster? You say like I walk in the house and she's cleaning up and I pass her the paper towels. I'm just like, hey,
you missed a spot.
Yeah, like you're a partner. Like you throwing.
Do you think she's gonna think I'm?
You pick up cleaning supplies and you put them up or whatever. Like
I think
it doesn't have to be some grand gesture.
You know what I'm saying? Generally, a woman would be like, "That's the least you could do."
Okay, but you did it. That's what I'm saying. It's still, regardless of whom it benefits, it is an act of consideration. Period. Full stop. Additional context doesn't matter.
I think the point he's making is like, you can like, just because you're being considerate, like, doesn't mean that it's not benefiting you. And in that situation, he still is benefiting from it. Whether that's the grand scheme of his home,
but the thing is, I said also selfish is the worst way of saying it, but it's like in my self-interest. I think we operate on a daily basis in our own self-interest.
So it would be in his self-interest to help his wife because either A, the house is getting clean, or B, he don't have to hear her mouth by saying he's not helping her.
Or you just do it because you fucking can. And that's an act of kindness and consideration. Like, it doesn't always have to be that deep. I don't know. Like,
no, it doesn't have to be that deep.
I'm talking about like doing it because it's in the self-interest, but he's saying inherently, if you look deep enough, things that you typically do are
what I'm saying is that does not diminish the fact that it is still an act of consideration.
It doesn't diminish the fact on the surface, but if you dig deeper, you can find that the reasoning is behind it.
Satisfying you.
Yeah, but there's a reason behind everything. So that's a moot point. It's still like, at its core, regardless of deeper motivations, it is still an act of consideration.
But Cass, are we talking about deeper motivations?
Now, if you were like trying to help her so you could hurry up and fuck, then I'd be like, yeah. But if you just did it and then walked away and did your own thing, I'd be like, yeah, that's an act of consideration.
I mean, helping her is helping him.
I mean, I guess.
Wait. So really, are you disagreeing with the fact that we walk around and most of the things we do is for our own self-interest? Are you disagreeing with that?
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. But I'm saying two things can be true at once. We can still be like relatively selfish people, but we can also do fucking acts of kindness and consideration. And it doesn't have to be as simple as holding the door or picking up a fucking receipt that somebody dropped and throwing it away. It doesn't have to be I'm coming home with gifts for everybody or some shit like that. Like it's not always that deep.
Yeah, but that's like sometimes
he's looking like truly like pure. Like
no. But I think the conversation is more of we're looking deep intentionally, right? It's not surface of it. It's almost like when we talk about One Piece sometimes. People are like, why y'all looking at it this deep? I'm like, we've been talking about it for 2 hours. The whole point of it is like we're going beneath the surface. And it's like, yeah, you can still be a considerate person even though you're operating in your self-interest. But when we think about everything we do on a daily basis, how do we operate?
What is the motivation for? Like if you like yes, like I saw this person drop their wallet and I picked it up, and me giving them their wallet back or anything like that was me being considerate, and I did it out the kindness of my heart. But then if you look deeper, like past that, I gave this nigga his wallet because if I drop my wallet, I would want somebody to give it back, my shit back to me. You know what I mean? Or I don't know.
Okay,
like,
sure, but I mean,
Do we think? Let me ask y'all. Do we think most people in the world are considerate people?
no.
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 I
I'd
think
say
most
it's
people
probably
are
I
not.
think more people are
We
like
probably
on
don't.
average
we probably
neutral
even
rather
think
than
higher
the
than
other
higher of ourselves than what we really are. If somebody dissected us,
Do y'all think y'all are considerate people?
I think everybody thinks they consider. I think everybody thinks,
times.
or most people think that they're good. Most people think that they're whatever. Like everybody think that they're doing the right thing.
Nah, I know.
I think some people know that.
Unless you really on bullshit, but I'm saying like the average person.
Not even on bullshit. That's like being real. Some people know, like, yo, I gotta fucking get it for myself. And yeah, if it was between me and you and Lon, and I had to snitch and sneak and try to get in front of you, I would do it. Like I gotta get for myself. Some people know that they like that, and that is what it is. And I think some people do know that
I think the average person thinks that they're considerate and that they're whatever quote unquote good person is.
I feel like we're all considerate to a point, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm considerate to the point until like it really could affect me in a way that I really don't want it to affect. So for instance, like, let's say I'm late for my flight, and like there's an old lady behind me and she's struggling. She gonna have to figure that shit out. I'm late for my flight. I ain't about to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then you get on a flight and she the pilot, nigga. Fuck you! Get your black ass off.
Nah, I mean, he didn't do nothing wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong.
He just didn't.
But I know.
He just didn't stop what he had to do to help her.
Yeah, so it's just like
wrong for that.
Yeah, it's everything is circumstantial.
It's
like,
very circumstantial.
Yeah, and even those circumstances just depend on what you value in that time of what's priority for you. Because that flight could have been like, hey, this was the last flight that I could have got. And if I don't get this flight, then I can't do this until like tomorrow or whatever. And then I'm expected to be here. So yeah, I'm sorry, old lady. Like, you know, I mean, that's
sorry, mama.
You know, I mean, or it could just be a nigga who just like, I just don't give a damn.
Which I don't think it's like, again, I don't think how we operate in general makes us bad people because we're operating in our own self-interest. I think it's just what we do.
Like I said, I think most people
what I've learned as I get older, and I think I just dive like because when I dive deeper into, I guess, my faith, a lot of things that I complain about or have a problem with other people about or whatever the case may be, like if I look deep enough, I've done or I'm currently doing something similar, and it's like, okay, you just judging somebody because like you sin differently than them.
We all judge.
I mean, yeah, Corey's a piece of shit anyway, so
I don't think so. But you know, to somebody I could be. You know, ask the right person, I might be.
No, yeah. I mean, it's all a matter of like perspective, and you got to maintain a balance. Like, I mean, you can't go around bending over backwards for everybody. That's just not practical.
That's why, like, even that shit is
because then people take advantage of that.
Yeah, and then like, you know, niggas are gonna, as long as niggas, if you putting shit in people's hand, they gonna keep
putting their hand out.
Yeah, like until it run out. It's like if you like, hey, like
shit in it.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, bro, you just gotta like not. Sometimes the considerate thing to do is to consider yourself, because if you can't even be there for yourself, bro, how can you be considerate for others?
I think like Cass was saying, sometimes being considerate could be
right.
Being inconsiderate could be considerate, because it's like, I'm not gonna give you this bread because I want you to learn how to go get it. Yeah. But actually,
I can't keep bailing you out. I don't gave you bread like 3-4 times, and like this ain't helping you, and like now you digging into my shit, and I can still kind of.
But to that guy, you're inconsiderate.
Nah. Yeah, like nah. And he's like, damn, bro, you got it. Why ain't you just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Very.
Was there anything else we missed that we didn't talk about that happened over the past?
We got Drake, GNX, Cole.
Cole
I
was
think
on
that's
the
it.
list.
Hey man, my
Mike-
man been doing, bro.
Mike,
He put Friday Night Lights.
Cole
Come
was on
up,
the list.
warm up
Tyson.
Cole was not on the
being
list.
T's. That's crazy, bro.
Oh wait, Brago, didn't you already talk about Mike Tyson? Didn't you make a video or something about him?
Oh, we didn't talk about the Jake Paul fight, but I don't think it's nothing to talk about.
I didn't even. Yeah.
I was streaming. I just
The Mike Tyson
talking about
fight.
it.
Yeah.
It was a bad time. I mean, the other fights were cool. I was there in person. It was
The girls were
live,
squabbling.
He was
I
there.
Bro.
didn't even watch all that.
like crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
it
in
was
Dallas.
fire. They had it set. Yeah,
It
huh?
was in Dallas.
Oh,
Yeah, they had it set up. It was fire, but that last fight just hurt my soul. Like, I was like, damn, nigga, like, nobody said that we should stop this. Like, how do we let this happen?
Let what?
The match.
The
The Mike
fight,
Tyson one?
yeah.
Bro, I don't know. I guess shit changed, but
A lot of
when I
people-
seen it online, I saw a lot of people expecting Mike to beat his ass.
I think Mike.
I
is
wasn't
more skilled
expecting
than him,
Mike
but
to
by
beat
the
his
time
ass.
is by the time, bro. Like that nigga 60. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
like-
I really don't know what niggas expected.
but I
I
think
mean, you saw
niggas-
how the nigga was
That's what
walking.
boxing is, though, and that's what paying for fights and stuff is. It's like it's engaging enough to you like, damn, he could have a puncher's chance, or this could like. There's
Well-
always an obvious choice in boxing, and then there's always like a, I don't know.
But I guess the
though.
thing is, like, do you blame Jake Paul for this?
I mean, he got a
No.
bag. So like, if you just like, I don't give a fuck what these niggas think about me because they don't know me, and I'm about to get this bag, and me and Tyson cool and whatever, then like no. But then if you witness, like it's
Is
semantic.
Jake Paul lame for this?
he been away.
Yes and no.
Yes.
It's a bag.
Depends on the
That bag
It's
too big to be
like-
lame. That bag too big to be
I'm
lame.
saying. Also,
Wait,
I'm
I'm
not gonna
saying-
lie. You can say what you want. That nigga's intro, first of all, that nigga's fit was cold as fuck. But that nigga's intro went fucking
Who?
crazy.
Who talking
I
about
don't
Jake
know
Paul?
what the intro was.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was his
When he
intro?
came out in the fucking slam truck, that shit was hard as fuck, nigga. I was like, that's sauce.
I'll just say this, bro. Like Jake Paul is smart. So
Yeah,
like
definitely.
boxing and selling fights, or the ability, like he can sell fights more than some of like the professional athletes. It's not too many.
and
niggas
most
who
of
can
them
sell-
at this point.
Yeah, most of them. Like the only niggas that's outselling this. Well, low key, I think this fight actually did more than Mayweather and Pacquiao.
Hmm.
That's
Had more
crazy.
views than Mayweather and Pacquiao.
I mean,
But
they
is,
like-
literally-
like
is
the
this
top five-
But
is Jake
Mayweather and
Paul?
Pacquiao was like $100.
No,
This
I'm
shit
saying
right
no,
here
hold
is
on.
like
I'm
20.
saying like
Is he
the
lame?
top five most views fights were all like Mayweather fights, and then this Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight was over that. But I would say he is lame, but at the same time, he's just smart. Like niggas want a villain, like the villain pays. That's why niggas gonna pay, or they was paying to see Mayweather fight because they wanted him
But
to
you
get
can
his
be a
ass
villain
whooped.
without being lame.
Yeah,
You see
but
what I'm
then
saying?
yeah, like
You
yeah,
think
he's
all
just a villain,
villains is
bro.
lame?
Most of the time. Depending, like if it's a nigga that you like, yeah, I can't wait till this nigga get his ass whooped, then like
That's typically because he's lame.
I don't fuck with you,
Yeah.
or they dislike you at some point. It's
like
Conor
think-
McGregor.
I don't agree.
like is Bellamy lame?
Bellamy from One Piece?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is Doflamingo
Yeah,
lame?
No.
I'm weak because
Ain't
I
he a
said
villain?
Bellamy was.
Wait.
Bellamy lame as
I'm not. Wait. I'm not saying all villains are lame. I'm not saying that.
That's what you said. You said you gotta be a lame to be a villain? Is that
No,
not what you said?
no. I was asking the question.
I don't think you have to be a lame to be a villain, but like you can be lame and be a villain and it'll work out for you.
Definitely.
No, I said you can be lame without being a villain.
I don't know what you said, but I thought I heard what Ale heard, but if you're saying that's what you said, then like you can be lame without being a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Niggas is lame every day, B.
I mean, I don't know if you like.
you can
I don't,
be a
know- I don't
villain
think
with-
lame is the right word, because if you super lame, then I don't want to watch you fight. I don't care if you get your ass.
You might want to
beat.
watch
Like,
to get his
for
ass
example, Kobe Covington in UFC, like his whole mantra or what his like character is, like he's supposed to be this, super MAGA racist white dude, right? Like, he's basically whatever. That is so lame to me that like I don't give a fuck about him.
You talking about MAGA
like
is
him-
lame?
No, I'm talking about like him being like the super racist white guy, you know.
Oh, being
that
racist. Okay.
Yeah, that shit is so lame to me that I don't give a fuck.
So
I'm
something
not,
about
I'm not
them.
gonna give you the time to even like
No, but
show
Ali,
your ass can
here's
beat.
here's the other part of it where somebody would want him to get knocked out because
No, for
he's
sure.
racist.
No, it definitely plays. But
This
I'm
is,
saying, like,
I got a lame that's not a villain. Or Devin Haney, I don't think he's a villain, but that nigga lame, and I just want to see that nigga get whooped. And so like I don't even
What's
fuck with Ryan
lame? Like
Garcia.
I want to like. What do you mean lame? Like what is lame?
Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay, this is
That's
what
why I said lame might be the wrong word.
I just dislike him. I dislike him. Like it's something about his attitude, his character, something that's just like, or maybe it's just lame. Maybe it's just like one of those things that you don't like, where it's like when niggas call somebody corny, and you're like, "What's corny?" Like I feel like Devin Haney like falls under that umbrella. Like whatever the fuck you want to pay him to be, I just don't like it. I don't care for it. I just want to see him get whooped. And then it's like the one nigga, like whenever he fought Ryan Garcia, I was like, man, I want to see Ryan Garcia whoop this nigga. And then Ryan Garcia dad fucked it up when he started talking about nappy head this and that. And I was like, the one nigga I wanted to see whoop this nigga, now it's little racial lines.
Oh, you gotta.
I was like, damn, bro. Like, but
that's the shit with me. Like, I love when they shit talk, but it's like once the motherfuckers started pulling like the race card or getting like super racist on one side or the other, that's when I'm just like,
man,
this shit's
that's
so
crazy.
stupid. Like, you obviously know, like, I feel like racism is like the most easiest trigger factor that you could possibly do, and that's when I'm like, I'm out with this shit.
I like the racism.
I think it's just some niggas I just want to see get whooped. And like if they just unlikable to me or they just do some like they just doing too much, it's like, yeah, like, fighters specifically. It's like, yeah, I want to see that nigga get whooped.
Like, let me ask y'all think like John Jones is lame or John Jones is like a villain now?
I think he's more villain. I think he's more villain than lame.
I fuck with John Jones.
I think he's more villain than lame, but like I've seen people call him lame for ducking.
But like,
But I'm not as entrenched. I'm not as entrenched in that.
I'm not engulfed into like
that
MMA.
MMA. So like I just seen when he pop out. So like for me, it was just like, you know, when he pop out, he do what he got to do. But I during the John Jones thing, they're talking about him ducking the heavyweight that was at the fight.
I thought this was the heavyweight that was supposed to be like the people's champ that he just knocked the fuck out.
Fuck. It's somebody that's been like dominating, and he has like an.
Oh yeah, he
belt.
said he don't want to fight him. He want to fight Pietro.
Yeah, Jones don't want to fight him.
Well, I mean, what he said makes sense. It's like he only want to do super fights. Like with his age and with how much he fights, it's like
it makes sense because he's like, I'm not gonna fight no young, no young dangerous up and comer. I want a big fight. It has to make sense for me because like, what's the incentive to fight this dude?
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Nah, I mean, see, that makes sense to me, Brago. Like, and I feel like at his age, or I don't even know how fighters go or what their fucking time span is, but what he said makes sense. It's like he's just looking for super bags because he's not really looking to cement his name no more. Like when people talk about John Jones, they already describe him as the GOAT. Like,
yeah,
the only loss he had was a DQ, and that DQ was like.
Tom Aspinall. That's the fighter.
It's like with the like Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Like at this point, like if he fight anybody, it's gonna be exhibition and it's gonna be a big bag.
Well, I'm thinking about like if I'm in that space in general, and I've already kind of made my name, and I'm considered a GOAT to a lot of people. Now you need me. Right, you gotta fight me. Yeah, and at the end of the day,
that's why he only fights like once every 3 years.
At the end of the day, I'm not gonna fight you unless the bag is crazy, because I'm already established. So
and I kind of know that I'm gonna win.
It's almost like, but the same thing with Jake Paul, right? Where niggas are saying he's lame because he's not fighting an up and coming young boxer that's his weight class. That I'm like,
why? If I'm getting
no, I don't even feel like
if I'm getting paid way more to do it.
Like I don't even feel like it's about the up and comer thing. Like the difference between Jake Paul and John Jones is John Jones is solidified. Jake Paul.
No, I'm not saying they're the same. They're not the same at all.
Okay. Well, Jake Paul, whatever the fuck he's doing right now, I don't even think it's about him fighting a newcomer. It's just we don't want to see him fight like no old ass motherfucker that's out of their prime, ain't been fighting or nothing. I don't think people even care if the person that he fights next got to be young. Just give us somebody that's actually active in the sport right now. Like you think about the last 3 or 4 fights he had. None of them dudes had been fighting for a minute.
I was saying like for
and
Jake,
it makes me feel like Nate Robinson had no business being in the ring with it.
But Brago, think about it. If
I know.
Jake Paul is making as much money as he is fighting these old ass motherfuckers, or if people that don't really fight no more, wouldn't the bag be exponentially bigger if he was actually fighting someone that?
Nah.
Mm-mm.
He's fighting legends.
No, because think about it. Do you watch Jake Paul because you want to see him win, or do you watch Jake Paul because you want to see the off chance that he gets knocked out?
You want to see the off chance that he gets knocked out, but the business part of Jake Paul is like, okay,
he already lost.
Okay, let's say for instance, he's like, I'm gonna fight Ryan Garcia.
I might watch that.
I'm watching that.
But I'm saying that's a bag move. But like
that's a super
let's say
bag move.
He go fight this one random young boxer that's and he 11-0. You know what I mean? And he get his ass whooped. Now you just diminish your future back. So like I knew that nigga wasn't that.
No, because he's already lost. It's not like he's got an undefeated record.
Okay,
technically he has an undefeated record because the person he lost to was an exhibition. But I don't see why he wouldn't be able to do that same shit.
But Ali, what would make more money? Jake Paul fighting Ryan Garcia or Jake Paul fighting Speed?
Exactly.
Jake Paul fighting Ryan Garcia would make more money.
Fuck out of Speed.
I don't think so.
The reason why I feel like Jake Paul would make a lot more money with Ryan Garcia is because one, Ryan Garcia also has pull, not like Speed, but because people will favorite Ryan Garcia to knock him out. There are a lot more people that are willing to hate watch than support watch, brother.
Yes.
And I truly believe that. And if you think about the bag, it's like Jake Paul can probably fight like 3 or 4 dudes and make the same amount of money as one Ryan Garcia fight. And you can also look at it the other way, where it's like if Jake Paul on the off chance does beat Ryan Garcia, his bag only gets exponentially bigger. Like he can't do that fighting Mike Tyson and fucking Nate Robinson's bitch ass.
No, I agree with Ale, bro. I think you're tweaking a little bit, Brago, because all the head niggas and shit don't know who the fuck Speed is. Like,
but the young niggas gonna be tuning in. So it don't.
Yeah,
really
but
matter.
Bro, those young people that fuck with Speed don't got money to pay for the fight.
Why not? But they got money to pay him.
Yeah, like a $1 subscription, or even and okay, that's actually a whole different conversation because every single one of his viewers or his subscribers, they ain't paying to view him. Like you can subscribe.
I didn't pay to watch the Mike Tyson fight.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, you can obviously get it illegally, but you.
I didn't watch it illegally.
It was on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Your ass up, dog.
It was on Netflix.
Okay, so then you did pay for the fight.
No, I didn't pay for the fight.
You paid for the service that the fight was on.
I paid for Netflix. The fight happened to be on
that's
Netflix.
like when people say, "Oh, I got a free game off of Xbox Game Pass." When you pay for Xbox Game Pass, dog.
No, that's different. I didn't pay for the fight.
All right, you got it.
I'm saying
if the fight was there or not, like Netflix was already.
I'm gonna have Netflix. That's like somebody saying.
So you're not telling me that people
no. That's like That's like somebody saying, "Nah, we pay to watch the streams because I pay for my internet and I pay for my." What the fuck is he talking about?
No, because the people that subscribe to him on YouTube,
you were gonna have internet and
so you tell me
regardless.
the kids that watch Speed, because a majority of his audience is kids, probably like 13 and under. You tell me they all got Netflix accounts.
Somebody Netflix.
Somebody got Netflix accounts in their house.
Okay, that's not no guarantee. Whereas like Ryan Garcia's fan base,
I think
there's
for Netflix,
a lot higher chance that these motherfuckers got Netflix.
For Netflix, it's less about people necessarily paying because Netflix is already such a staple in regards to a streaming service, but about the eyeballs on it at the time. And it's like you don't necessarily have to pay extra for the fight. You just have to tune in. And that's what they want, the eyeballs more than anything.
No, I agree the eyeballs is worth it, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, they got to make money. Like Speed and his fan base, yeah, there's a good chance or there's like a 50-50 chance of their mom, their dad, someone in the fucking family having Netflix. But when you have a more mature audience and older audience, it's probably the percentage is a lot higher. So at the end of the day, you getting eyeballs on it if you bring in Speed illegally, but that don't do nothing for That don't do nothing
I think
for
you
me
get a
as
lot
Jake Paul
of
in terms
eyeballs on
money.
it legally. Because
Versus Ryan Garcia?
where did like a lot of the purse come from for the Mike Tyson fight?
I don't know.
Netflix.
Come from Netflix, right?
Yep.
Niggas already have Netflix. They just want the eyeballs.
Netflix
And
paid
with the
for it all because
eyeballs, and if you can sell the eyeballs, you can sell the ads or whomever, like, and you can get the bread. And if you for the kids that watch Speed, you tell their parents, "Oh, Speed is about to be fighting Jake Paul." Can it? They're like, "Oh, I get Netflix. You already have it."
Well, I'll get Hulu.
And then for Jake Paul,
Well, I'll get Prom.
from Jake Paul's perspective, I'm not fighting Ryan Garcia just because of how dangerous that fight is. But
then he also bigger than Ryan Garcia though.
But that's another thing, right? Because Ryan Garcia called him out, and then I saw people responding, and they were like, "Oh, of course you're gonna fight a smaller boxer." I'm just like, yo, what do you want?
Side note, Speed.
I want that nigga to
I feel
fight
like
that
it's
Benny
not even
again.
fair for you to bring in Speed because Speed is like one of the biggest content creators on the fucking planet right now, and he would
I'd
never
say
do
he's
that
the
because of age and just
But
he called him out.
the only reason why I brought him up is because he called him out.
He's not doing that fight because it's
Why not? He said if I train, I don't think he's gonna win. He
No,
was like,
I'm
if I
saying
train for
Speed
6
is not
months
going to
or
do
shit
that
like
fight. Bro, Speed would not do that fight. That motherfucker
Why
just
he
talks
talking if he ain't
shit.
gonna do it?
Because that's what kids do. They just talk shit. He said that hold on. He said that he was going to beat Noah Lyles in a fucking race. Noah Lyles pulled up on him, and then when they actually got on the track, he said, "Wait, we running 100 meters? Yo, Noah, let's do 40 yards instead." He just talks shit.
but he still raced him.
Okay, but the difference between 40 yards and 100 is huge. And in the video,
And you're talking about an Olympic athlete.
In the video, he lost. And if you actually watch the video, Noah didn't even
turned
try.
back and looked at him. Yeah,
he didn't even try.
Wait, my point is just that he mentioned him, and that's why I brought him up.
And then second, a race versus an actual fight where you can get physically harmed, like you can get damage done to you, like motherfucker, you will walk out with CTE type shit. That you are not making up the gap between you and Jake Paul right now, physically in terms of like mechanics as a boxer or weight
we
wise.
agree. I'm just talking about like what I
you're
mentioned.
talking about a nigga who jumped over a speeding Ferrari to see if he could.
Man, I don't give a fuck. What I got to do with fighting?
He's a
nigga,
risk
if he
taker.
gets hit, he's fucking done. What do you mean? Like,
Dog,
I think Speed would want to do it. I don't think his team would let him do it.
Not fight.
I don't think Speed's team would let him do it. I think he'd want to, but I don't think his team would let him do it.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said for you to even bring up Speed, like that's a cheat code. Let's bring up somebody else that's like around Jake Paul's side.
I'm telling you
why.
why.
The Ryan Garcia fight is probably like the best boxer that he's gonna fight.
Tank called him out too.
No chance.
Tank's not gonna fight that nigga, bro.
No chance.
But I'm
Tank
saying
just
like,
on some
but
hood
that's
nigga
why I
shit.
keep saying with Jake Paul, what do niggas want?
Tank would
Because
destroy that.
We just want him to fight somebody that is an active boxer. That's it.
That's young.
But
Relatively young.
No, because
Somebody like you ain't, please not.
Because
the cutoff is 40.
all niggas want is to see him get knocked out.
Basically, I want to see him.
Yes, you're right.
So then why would he do that?
Ryan Garcia.
Why would he do that? One, the bag would be exponentially bigger. Two, the reward would be exponentially bigger. After every single fight that he's done of his last 4 fights, nobody has given him a respect as a fighter.
No, but the thing is, I think
he care about that.
I think it's one thing where it's like if he gets knocked out by Ryan Garcia, at some point people are going to just stop tuning in. I think people are still tuning in because he's building himself up as this villain, and he hasn't been knocked out yet. Right. So it's like if you get knocked out, then the mystique is gone.
Yeah,
I don't agree. People pulled up to see Mike Tyson fight. That was it. We went there solely
Bro, we
because
keep saying
Mike Tyson
like this
was
nigga
fighting.
keeps selling fights. Is Mike Tyson wasn't in the other fights?
Bro,
this nigga keep making bank on all his fights. And even what's the name said it? What's the name said it too?
Hang on, this is because this is so disingenuous because Mike Tyson's fight dwarfs all of them together at the same time. It quadruples them, quintuples them, nigga. I don't even know who this nigga fought. Does anybody else know who this nigga fought besides Mike Tyson?
He fought him like what's the name?
That's disingenuous.
Anderson Silva,
disingenuous.
Nate
How?
Robinson,
Because like, you know who he fought before
Tyson
Mike
Fury's
Tyson.
little brother, who he lost.
No, I don't. I literally asked you. You didn't even give me a fucking
He
name.
fought Anderson Silva.
Fought Nate Robinson.
And
Fought the Fury little brother.
Ben Askren.
didn't he lose to that nigga though?
Yeah, he did lose
lost
to him.
him, but that was an exhibition.
Look, all
and
I'm
hold
saying
on.
is
That goes against Brago's point. It's like we done seen him lost, and he just made even a bigger bag off his next two fights.
I said they didn't see him get knocked out.
Knocked
wanna
out
see
and
him
a
get
loss
knocked
is
out.
like the same. Okay, it's
not.
not the same
It's not the
shit,
same
but it's
thing.
like a loss. They were saying the same thing about the loss, where it's like nobody gonna watch him after he lose.
No, niggas want to see him get knocked out. That's
I feel
what niggas
like
want.
I'm just saying the narrative before was lose. Now we just moving the goalpost to him getting knocked out.
No, it's always been knocked out.
Niggas would stop tuning in more and more after he got knocked out. I do agree with that point, but I think the biggest draw is who his opponent is.
Dog,
Period. Full stop.
what's his name? The nigga that called him out, the UFC fighter, Randy Savage, I think.
Ooh.
Nigga, Randy Savage.
Is it Randy Savage? One of the top MMA fighters from back in the day.
Savage
Is it Randy Savage?
Oh, okay. Is it?
I forget his name. Not Savage.
Oh, Rampage Jackson.
Rampage Jackson.
Bro, that motherfucker been inactive for like
No.
20 years. I know him more for the A team than as a fighter.
I hear you. But he called him out, right? And then niggas was like, Rampage, don't let him use your name for a big fight. He just using all these legends. And that nigga said, he's like, that nigga don't need me. He can make a big fight because of his name and what he's already established. He said that. And I feel like with Jake Paul, based on what he's already established, you throw a nigga that has some clout, it's going to be a big fight.
Yeah, but the point that what you were trying to say is why fight other people? Why fight actual boxers? Why fight boxers in their prime? The bag would be exponentially bigger.
No.
Like, hold on.
I agree.
Hold on.
I agree with
Let's
that.
say he made, let's just say.
He called out Canelo.
Hold on. Pulling a number out of my ass. Let's just say he made $5 million off Mike Tyson. If he fights Ryan Garcia, he making 20 to 30 minimum.
He made 40 off Mike Tyson though.
Okay, then he making at least
40
80 to 100.
Nah,
I promise you.
You think Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia?
What if he fight Manny Pacquiao?
No, like what was the point?
That's going
Mayweather. What was the point of Floyd Mayweather fighting Manny Pacquiao?
Manny gonna throw them hoes.
He didn't need to fight Manny Pacquiao ever.
Cash grab.
Exactly.
But
the
Manny,
bag was exponentially bigger than
but then
any
even
person
after
he could
fighting,
fight.
no, but even after fighting Pacquiao, niggas was like, you fought Pacquiao way past his prime.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it was still Pacquiao.
Okay.
Niggas think
It was still somewhat respectable. He might have not fight him.
Pacquiao won too.
He might not fight him.
What I'm saying, no, Ali, I think you're conflating things. What I'm saying is, I understand why we would want to see him fight a real boxer his size, that's young, that can knock him out. But from his perspective, even if I understand why he's doing what he's doing. And then like we talk about Ryan Garcia, what if he fights Manny Pacquiao? I think the bag is comparable.
Well,
but the risk is
what
not.
What I've heard from him specifically is he wants to be respected and recognized as a fighter. He says himself that he's dropped everything and dedicated himself as a fighter. If you really a competitor and that's what you believe, like you believe what you're saying, you want the respect.
I think he wants the respect, right? But I think he wants the bag more.
Yeah, I think he's passionate.
You can get both.
Yeah, I think he's passionate about boxing. I think he does want to be respected, but I think that's taking a back seat to him getting the bag.
I would not be surprised if the Rampage Jackson fight happens. I would not be surprised.
Bro, he would not only make way more money fighting Ryan Garcia, but the respect that he would gain, even if he lost to Ryan, like let's say he fought Ryan and he didn't get knocked out, he would gain.
Well, niggas gonna say that they're not in the same weight class and he had no business fighting.
Bro,
Ryan
niggas is already saying that under the thread.
Yeah, because Ryan was what he fought Devin Haney at like 140 something.
Ryan is small.
Yeah, I was like Ryan is long, like he like maybe like 5'10", 5'11".
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like 100% guaranteed that.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if he fights Ryan Garcia and beats him, niggas gonna be like,
no, you
fight
have
somebody else, bro. Fight somebody that's your size.
But then they do have a history though, because like Ryan Garcia was like one of his first like friends in the space, like when he was getting.
He called him out. He called him out. So I don't think he's gonna fight him, but even if he beats Ryan Garcia, niggas gonna say you're way bigger than him. Then another
I don't
fighter
think
call
he's
him
beating
out.
Ryan Garcia.
Another fighter call him out. There's like, why you want to fight him? He's smaller than you. And I'm like, bro, I genuinely don't know who niggas want him to fight. That's all I'm saying. Because niggas are complaining either way. Like, do you want to fight Canelo?
But then if he fights somebody, then it's like, why is this nigga with no experience getting a title shot?
That was, bro, niggas are saying the same thing when it's like, Canelo should not fight this nigga. He don't deserve a title. I'm like,
or like even like a Devin Haney. Why the fuck would Devin Haney be fighting this nigga?
so I
like
think
when all
regardless,
these
I
other
don't think it's about who he's fighting. I don't think it's about the weight. I think niggas just don't like Jake Paul.
Niggas don't respect him.
Niggas don't
And
respect him.
Niggas don't respect his route.
Bro,
and like he's basically making way
I don't
more.
care what like anybody says at that. If he were to beat Ryan Garcia, you have to respect him.
But then niggas don't respect
I
Ryan
agree.
Garcia because then they're gonna be like Ryan Garcia is a one-trick pony.
The
only
motherfuckers that
use
saying
the
that they
left
don't
hand.
respect Ryan Garcia ain't never fought in their life. Like, what the fuck does they shit mean? Anybody that's a boxer or anyone that's an actual fighter would give him respect. They
What
give
I'm
him a
saying
little
is-
bit of respect just for getting in the ring and doing what he's doing.
What I'm saying for the average Joe, yes, like you respect Ryan Garcia, but I'm talking about, but it's like, okay, yeah, like you might respect Dylan Brooks for being in the NBA, but Dylan Brooks ain't KD.
No, what you're trying to say is like if Dylan Brooks lost a pickup 1v1 to just like some average Joe, now Dylan Brooks is no longer, he lost all his respect. That's not true.
No, but niggas gonna be like, it's fucking Dylan Brooks.
I mean, niggas are gonna talk shit one way or the other, regardless. Like,
It's like,
that is-
okay, yeah,
that
he's
is
in the
just
NBA,
inevitable.
and
But I,
he's in the NBA, and that's cool.
It's
but
almost like when,
nigga, you beat Dylan Brooks,
when
bro.
Frigga beat Chalmers, Mario Chalmers.
Yeah.
Niggas is like, yeah, but that's Mario Chalmers, and he's not in the, and he's retired.
Yeah, like who give a fuck about Mario Thomas?
I mean,
Like,
that's not the. I mean, that's like the Mike Tyson. That's more so relatable to Mike Tyson because
all
like,
I'm
this
saying is,
motherfucker
bro,
ain't playing
like
a minute.
Ryan Garcia, Ryan Garcia to the average Joe is way more than the average Joe. I'm not disagreeing with you with that. But within the boxing space, like Ryan Garcia has a fan base. One, like the Hispanic people are gonna go hard for their Hispanic fighters. He used to be on YouTube and shit. So then he got like the young girls and all that because like they find him attractive and like he's marketable. And like now it's even
And he's a
added
hothead
layer.
too, so he can
Yeah,
market
and
the
now
fight.
it's a heavier. Now it's a added layer because he's hot headed. Now niggas might think he's crazy, whatever, right? That's like one thing, but like within like the skill of boxing, like he's not like one of the best boxers. Like he's a one trick pony. He's not very technical. Like he's gonna do the same shit.
Bro, is that narrative only came around when he lost to Tank? Or
No,
whoever
that
he lost?
narrative was there before he even fought Tank.
Bro, I feel like before he lost to Tank, they were saying he was next up.
Yes, but like just not, like next up in boxing is different though.
Listen,
It's
I don't
not like-
know. I don't know anything about Ryan Garcia. My bad cutting you off, Corey. I don't know anything
you
about
good,
Ryan
you good.
Garcia like that. But I was just going off of the thread and what niggas were saying. And even with Ryan Garcia being mentioned and calling him out, niggas are still like, yo, you should not fight him because he's 50 pounds or whatever heavier than you. You're going to lose.
Yeah.
That's
And that
why
ain't-
I would take that risk.
Mm-mm.
For both sides. One, Ryan Garcia will make more money than he will ever make on every other fucking fight times 100. The other side, this is my opportunity as Jake Paul to get the actual respect
But you still not getting respect.
and
if
still
you
make the
fought-
extra bag.
If you
I
want
don't
respect,
agree with
you
that,
fight
Corey.
Somebody like that in your weight class.
We don't agree
Like
with
bro, you're literally fucking fighting ghosts right now, nigga. If he fought Ryan Garcia, people would definitely respect him. Maybe
Bro,
not you, but the
bro,
vast
listen.
majority.
it's like being like let's say like you 5'10", right? And you decent at basketball. And nigga, and like you beating all these niggas, big whatever, and then like you going against fucking Jokic, and it's like, or Jokic beat you. Like I just want to like it's like, bro, it don't fucking matter. Like that nigga gonna back you down the whole. It don't
Did you
matter.
just say
Like,
that basically Jake Paul is Jokic?
in comparison to weight class, like
Get the fuck out, bro. No, Jokic
saying-
has actually got a fuck ton of skill and all that shit. That is a bad.
I'm talking about
here's
different
what I'm
weights.
saying. Here's what I'm saying. If Jake Paul wins and beats Ryan Garcia, I think people are going to still find reasons to
they're gonna
say
say it's because of the weight.
because of the
And then
weight
they're gonna say
and the
it's
size.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, some people will, and other
Most people will,
respect
not
it.
some. Most people
If
will.
he wants to be respected, like he claims, which he hasn't moved that way. If he wants to be respected,
Bro,
he
the
will
people
fight
that
a
are gonna
decent
say
fighter
that-
in his weight class.
The people that don't say that are one stupid because if they do decide to fight, they would come to agreement at a certain weight or a certain like level. It's not like Jake Paul's gonna go in there fucking 30, 40, 50 pounds heavier than him. At worst, I think Ryan Garcia would take 20 pounds. And if you go look at the UFC, the way these motherfuckers do their fucking diet or these like water weight bullshits, they come in like 10 pounds heavier.
What about a catch weight?
I don't know what's the catch weight.
It's like agreed upon weight.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't go higher. The difference would not be more than 20. So let's say that Ryan Garcia right now is 160 walking, and fucking Jake Paul is 190. Jake Paul would come down to 180.
Bro,
Jake Paul would not come down to 180.
No. First off, do you know what weight Mike Tyson and Jake Paul weighed in at when they fought?
It's like 178,
No.
I think.
Jake Paul
No,
was definitely not lower than 200.
Jake Paul was 227.
What was Mike Tyson?
228.
So 10
Do you want him
pounds.
to come down to 180?
No, I'm saying that if Jake Paul is what? If Jake Paul is you said 217?
220.
228.
228? Come down
Come down to 180?
200.
Hold on. Let me, now I'm about to look up the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney weigh-in.
That was probably like 155.
And that was the heaviest I've ever seen. Like Ryan
That was
Garcia.
probably 155 or 165.
It couldn't have been no 160.
Yeah, I think catch weight is the only thing that would make sense because it's just the fighters just agree.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, you're right.
so Jake Paul was 228. Whenever Ryan Garcia fought Devin Haney, they were 140.
That's at the weigh-in.
Yes, that was at both weigh-ins.
I don't think Ryan Garcia walking weight. Is
I'm
140.
saying at the weigh-in he was 140, and at this recent weigh-in, Jake Paul was 228.
I mean, Jake Paul probably just put in all that weight because you know that Mike Tyson's not coming
Jake
down.
Paul said he's not fighting under 200.
There's no reason why look, it's a big deal for a nigga to be 130. Like, okay, Inoue, he fights around 115. It would be a lot for that nigga to fight Tank at 135.
So to fight,
Tank is
so
not a
for
big
Ryan
guy.
Garcia to fight Jake Paul would have to come down to like 175.
And that nigga's not
No,
gonna be
hold on.
170.
What if Ryan? I mean, I feel like Ryan.
That's what I'm saying. If they actually fought, it'd be catch weight, and then Jake Paul be much bigger than that nigga.
And that nigga Ryan Garcia ain't gonna do shit to Jake Paul like that. Like, yeah, he might catch him with a hook, stun him, whatever. But I'm saying, like, nigga,
What about
big of a disparity in weight, my nigga?
What about
like,
Deontay Wilder?
Deontay Wilder was,
That's Deontay Wilder.
You don't
will
want
send
that.
Jake Paul to the moon.
but that would sell a lot because they like, oh yeah, we definitely gonna see this nigga knock Jake Paul out. To this day,
I think that would be the fight that I would be behind.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a way less likely chance for that fight than fucking Jake Paul versus Ryan
But I
Garcia.
guess the good thing
I agree
is,
because Ryan Garcia is out of his fucking mind.
yeah, and also Deontay Wilder, like he really be bombing niggas.
He's 214.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work. That would work.
Deont-
But
and then
that's
I would say
dangerous.
They say that well, not even they say, from what we've seen, Deontay Wilder isn't the most skilled boxer.
I think you know what I
So that
think.
can work.
I think that's respect. If you beat Deontay Wilder, even though he's 40,
Then I'm like, all right, fuck it.
you got it.
Fuck it.
If you beat Deontay
Give me
Wilder,
Deontay Wilder. Like, if you want to be respected as a fighter,
you gotta beat. You
fight
gotta
Deontay
beat.
Wilder. Everybody wins. You fight Deontay Wilder, so you get
That's a
respect for
bag.
that. And
That's
then
a
it's a bag for Deontay Wilder and him. It's a super bag.
I don't think he'd ever do that.
I
He's
don't
not-
think he would.
Deontay Wilder
He
goes-
ain't even entertaining
I don't
that.
think-
He's not entertaining that at
And
all.
exactly.
I don't think he'd ever do that.
How we just said Deontay Wilder would kill this nigga. That's exactly how we know he shouldn't be fighting the niggas that he's fighting. And if you want to be respected as a nigga, you're a heavyweight nigga.
You got to go fight Deontay.
You gotta go fight a heavyweight.
But it's so crazy, right? Where it's like, Jake Paul has how many professional fights? 6, 7, 8? Like
6, I think.
most niggas, when they fight basically bums at the beginning of their career.
I mean, he fought Nate Robinson, bro.
Know what I'm saying? I'm saying like the first 20 or 30 is like bums.
Yeah, they fight like the first 15 bombs.
It's all bums.
First
So like
10 to 15.
him fighting Deontay Wilder. It's a setup. It's a setup.
Oh, yeah. But like the thing is,
But
the whole so Jake Paul has his record is 11-1, so he has 12 fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Jake Paul fighting
Wait,
Deontay
you said
Wilder.
11-1?
He's 11-1.
I did not know he was fucking fighting 11 dudes. I could have sworn that shit was only like
Nah,
7.
that's
6,
why
7,
niggas
8.
saying, okay, so when you gonna fight somebody?
Like
And
most
that's why
niggas,
I'll
most
take it
niggas
for-
don't fight anybody 12 fights in.
Is it that they're not fighting nobody, or is it that the person
Basically,
that
he
usually
microwaved
is
the
like coming
grind.
up is like so much better that they just
He microwaved the grind. Typically in boxing, like when you first start professionally, you fighting bums, especially if you're a skill fighter or whatever, or you're not known, you're not proven to like everybody's bums unless you're just like a rising star who just don't have like the professional experience. Like you can go however long in like, you know, when you're not professional. But let's say you fight like, so you fighting and like you create a buzz by the time you like 10-0, 15-0.
I forgot about the
whatever.
Nate Diaz fight. Nigga said Nate Diaz is gonna fuck him up too.
Oh,
But Nate Diaz, I would say I never
but
seen him
that's the
fight
thing. He
before,
keep
but
fighting MMA niggas. Fight a boxer that ain't old.
that's
your
known.
weight class.
That has a name. That's his
Yeah,
size.
fight somebody decent, bro. You
It's
can
not.
fight.
It's not that many options.
But he gotta fight somebody like 5-0 or something like
But that,
a real heavyweight.
but that nigga don't got a name though. So what's the point?
It's a real boxer.
But what's the point? I'm trying to make a bag.
Then he gotta go Deontay. I think Deontay will come back for that shit. Cause
I think he would, but I don't think Jake would do it. I don't think it.
They gotta go out with a bang. Like if I'm Jake, look, let's say I'm already like 100 mil up. I'm going out.
But what if
with
that
a
nigga
bang.
beat
This
Deontay
not gonna be
Wilder?
Oh, he said, I'm bro. If I'm Jake Paul, I'm white man in my way. I'm the
if
champion.
he beats Deontay
to this
Wilder, he
day.
gotta retire after that because ain't no
Yeah,
way.
I'm out of there.
Deontay Wilder gotta
like
retire,
you go,
bro.
you
But
gotta, yeah.
ultimately, the big fight that people want is him versus KSI.
Who's K? Oh, hold on.
They do. I mean,
Because they don't like each other.
they want
KSI.
that, but I feel like KSI basically like gave up on the whole boxing shit after he lost. Because that was really his pull. The fact
That was his-
Didn't he
that was-
already-
yeah.
Didn't him and Jake Paul already fight?
Nah, they
Logan.
fought the same person.
It says Jake Paul won via
That's
technical
Logan Paul.
knockout
That's-
in the 5th round, and KSI. Oh, Logan. Okay.
Yeah. I think Jake Paul fought his little brother.
Man, fuck all that. Jake Paul needs to fight Logan Paul. Fuck it.
I mean, they're not doing that because it's family.
They did. I did see a clip where they were talking about it. And
I'll
Logan was
watch
like,
that.
Logan said it.
Well,
Logan
now we
said,
can
I'll beat
see
your
it.
ass. He said, I'm not going to fight you.
No, I want to see that. So then at least I think that's probably his most even fight, bro. He got to fight his brother, bro.
I don't want to see that.
They're not gonna do it.
I don't think I want to see brothers fight like that.
Hey, bro, give me Deontay.
That's
That's
crazy,
my vote.
bro. That's insane.
That's his weight.
But that's like that. That's not his level.
Okay, you was fighting Mike Tyson at 60. That wasn't your level, nigga. Fuck
Yeah, but I think it's like. I mean, you're right. Shit,
Boom, nigga.
you're right.
Like, nah,
No,
I want. Hey, you gotta really train for this. You want to be a boxer? Let's be a boxer.
Can't train enough to beat like upper
Deontay
echelon.
Wilder is not a good boxer though.
It's not about how good a boxer he is.
He just got to catch a nigga. Don't get caught.
It's not about that.
Hey,
It's not
that nigga
about
Deontay
that.
Wilder gonna run around like Steph.
Yeah, nah. But I mean, I do remember Deontay Wilder pulling up on a somebody was talking shit online. You remember that clip? And that he couldn't. People was like, "Damn, he couldn't knock a random out." Like he forced him to spar.
Mm.
The dude said he beat his ass and he pulled up and then he couldn't knock him out.
Are you talking about the nigga that was running around the ring and shit?
Mm-hmm.
It was no, that nigga was like going around and beating up random niggas. So like he had like a YouTube series where he just like, hey, like you want to spar me? And then he like said, here, see you, give you gloves. And then he just start as soon as you put the gloves.
No. It was somebody. It was a different situation.
Oh, it was another nigga?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
somebody's
Talking
talking
about me.
about. Somebody's talking shit,
Mm.
and the dude pulled up, and I don't think he can knock him out. But
For sure. Hey, bro, that's a nigga I don't want to fight, bro. That nigga too big. And he like 6'7".
yeah, he's 6'7".
Yeah, nah. Jake Paul don't want that. Or Logan.
Nah, that's too high
Okay,
level.
how about this? Then somebody who's gonna beat his ass, but not beat him too bad, and is gonna play the game. Make him fight Floyd Mayweather.
Niggas just want to see him get his ass beat.
Make him fight Floyd.
Floyd not beating his ass.
You don't think?
Didn't he already fight?
You're
Oh, that was
playing.
Logan Paul that fought Floyd.
Yeah, and that wasn't even like Floyd.
Yeah, and Floyd is not
That's
the
what I'm saying.
he's not the
beat
knockout
that nigga.
artist.
Floyd
bro.
ain't a
Like,
knockout. He just gonna
He ain't tried to though. He could have.
And the thing is, with Floyd, you know that shit's gonna be an
He
exhibition.
he gonna
Whoever
mink.
loses,
Bro, but I'm saying with them niggas, he would knock them the fuck out.
I don't
Like,
see
have you
it.
seen him just spar and just be playing with niggas? Like, and he like what?
But I feel
45?
like for Floyd, like he would just want to make it to the end of the fight. He wouldn't try to knock him out.
It depends on what the stakes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Floyd gonna play the game. He gonna bet and like he.
I'm not watching the Floyd fight. If Floyd,
Yeah, it's gonna be super rigged if Floyd.
I'm not watching the Floyd fight.
Give me Deontay, bro. I think that's the best one. Deontay or Ryan Garcia, but I my vote on Deontay.
Ryan Garcia is more likely, but
Boom, nigga.
Give him Tyson Fury.
that's crazy.
no,
Tyson Fury is worse than
fight the
Deontay
best
Wilder.
boxer in the world. Dog.
That's
What?
crazy.
Way worse than Deontay because he's beat Deontay Wilder like 2 or 3 times.
Big
I know,
fingers
like,
ass
people- I
all
know-
the way.
He did call out Canelo.
Canelo would knock. Even
just
with the weight
fucking- that
difference,
nigga-
Canelo would fuck him
Bro,
up.
Canelo hit
bad.
so
Canelo's
fucking hard,
170, so like
bro. No, bro. I don't think he want that.
he called him out.
Canelo not about to do no shit for
Didn't
play.
he say that though? Like he's like, after my next fight, I want to fight Canelo, and I was like, dog.
But then
Shut
people
No,
were
no, no,
saying
bro. When I be
people were
seeing
saying he
that nigga
doesn't deserve to
Canelo
fight Canelo. I'm just like, nigga, let him
don't.
fight him. What
But
is that?
I'm saying he don't. But if he gonna do that, I want to see it.
I'm
I
watching
would,
it.
I would pay a lot of money for that
like,
fight.
I be looking.
I'd
Like,
pay for that fight. That'll go
riding,
back to
no-
regular pay per view. That I paid the 60.
That nigga.
No, that fight would definitely go for 100.
I ain't paying for it anyway. I'm just gonna bootleg it. But look,
I'd pay for that
I
one.
just be seeing that nigga fight, bro. And like how when he be landing power punches, them shit sound like they hurt so bad, bro. Like that nigga just different.
I know Canelo was he basically said he lost to Floyd because Floyd caught him when he was like still coming up.
When he was young, he said nobody can beat this version of him.
Hey man, Jake, if you want to make, Jake can make 50, 60 off Canelo.
Man, no, that nigga can make that nigga. Well, I think Canelo is just too far fetched.
I'm saying that's what, but I'm saying like if the fight happens, he can make 60.
I think if you do Deontay Wilder, you make more because it's like it's more of like a
You think so?
yes.
Then
Because
Canelo?
with Canelo, it's like niggas know obviously Canelo's gonna win. With Deontay Wilder, it's
up in the air?
The obvious thing is it should be Deontay Wilder, of course, but it's just enough of like, but
Maybe
it gives you just a little bit like to where niggas gonna be betting like crazy.
because like the casual boxer will say Jake Paul is technically better than Deontay. Deontay just got that.
Yeah,
fucking
niggas say
eraser.
Deontay is ass.
it's a conversation. Like somebody gonna have something to say. Nobody has anything to say about him and Canelo.
I'd watch it.
You know, it's like nothing to say. You can't say, well, maybe Jake. No, Canelo's gonna dog that nigga.
Yeah, Canelo's crazy.
And Canelo ain't the type of nigga who gonna do the antics. He not doing no antics. He not about to do nothing for the bread. He just about to beat your
He don't
ass.
got to. He the best boxer in the world.
I mean,
at
I
his
think,
weight.
well, Canelo has as far as a payday, it would be his biggest payday.
If he gonna fight Canelo, he might as well fight Terrence Crawford.
No,
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Crawford is like a
Stereology?
fucking lightweight, bro.
He's
you
small.
said that
He's
Garcia.
small.
And y'all,
Bro.
this nigga bigger than Ryan Garcia.
But Ryan Garcia, it's like that's what I'm saying. The Ryan Garcia one is just because he's insane.
You know,
Terrence Crawford is bigger than Ryan Garcia. I thought Terrence Crawford was like 130.
Terrence
No,
Crawford is 5'8".
he was like fighting at like one. He moved up to like 150 something.
He's 5'8", 134.
See?
That's what he was fighting at.
He fought at 146 when he fought Errol Spence.
Yeah, but like 146 is more like his natural. That's closer to his natural weight.
But here's the thing. Here's why
Like,
Terrence
Devin
Crawford
Haney be
would.
fighting at,
Terrence
like 135,
Crawford,
140.
he's a southpaw, and that nigga is
And that nigga wrestle.
insane. So I
But
think
I'm
Terrence
saying,
Crawford
like,
will be.
nigga, Canelo
no.
is probably beating Terrence Crawford. And we talking about like yeah, like nigga,
That's
he in
what
the
Terrence
ring.
Crawford thinks Canelo can't beat him.
But I'm saying like, he's
I think he
supposed to
called him
respect-
out.
But what I'm saying is undisputed, bro. Getting in the ring with Canelo is way worse than getting in the ring with Terrence Crawford.
Shit,
Right now.
Errol Spence, he like.
Hey, fuck it. Let him fight Earl. Let Earl beatbox his ass.
They said that the Canelo versus Crawford could happen.
I don't think Canelo want to do that.
What do you mean? Why?
Canelo don't want to fight him because he don't feel like he has to.
Said Canelo confirms there's zero chance that he will fight Terrence Crawford. He says, I have nothing to gain and everything
Exactly.
to lose.
I just said that.
If I beat him, everyone will say he was too small.
Exactly.
So why can he say Jake can't?
Because Jake not a skilled boxer.
It's not about the skill, it's about the fight.
Skill can definitely make up for the weight, though.
Not in that case, nah.
It's too much.
No, I'm talking about for Jake Paul's case. Like, I don't think Jake Paul is on that level of skill wise where it's like, oh, the weight doesn't matter.
I agree with you. I agree with you, but I think as far as like likability, he's there where like if he ends up beating a nigga that he's bigger than, they're gonna be like, he was too small, fight somebody your size.
Jake Paul gotta go to like 170.
He's never. You see that nigga?
You can't go to Susan. I can see him. I can see him come down legitimately.
195.
190. No, 190. I can see him come
go
down.
to 170.
Because the thing is, like, you know how these motherfuckers like basically dehydrate themselves like the day before.
Because I think he walks around at like 210 now.
Bro, Devin Haney be walking around like at 180, 190, and then he fight at 130.
But no, 190, Devin Haney?
Bro,
that nigga Devin Haney.
Same with what's called that
be
UFC fighter, that fat fuck, Patty P. He be coming in like he be losing 60, 50 fucking pounds before his fights.
That's
You're
nuts.
like, if you see Devin Haney just walk around with his natural weight, that nigga looks swole in the bitch. Like he look big, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think the next Jake Paul fight, Ryan Garcia makes sense. Rampage makes sense.
I'm trying to give you the fight of the century. They don't want to listen.
And
boom!
I don't know. I'll say I commend a nigga for even like being in this space. But
if he fight Deontay Wilder, it gotta be like the same setup as what's the name? As Mike Tyson. It gotta be like 8 rounds, 3-minute rounds, or 2-minute rounds, and then they gotta be like the 14-ounce gloves.
Conor, he said Conor McGregor was talking shit too.
I'll see him fight Conor McGregor, but then that nigga fuck around and knock Conor McGregor out.
Man,
he said
Conor McGregor got canceled, bro. He's done.
Conor said
no
he said Conor's team told him he'd fight at 170.
Yeah,
he'd fight Jake at 170.
I'm like, yeah, he gotta come down to 170, bro.
Jake said there's no chance of me ever coming down to 170.
Well, then that's the best fight he gonna get, bro. Like he gotta come down to 170 because anything his weight class is fucking him up.
That's why he's not fighting KSI. He's not coming down, bro.
Anything his weight class is no contest.
Arthur Beterbiev. You know who that is?
I feel like I heard it.
Arthur, they say he's a title holder. He called out Jake Paul.
In what? MMA or boxing?
Boxing. 6 foot 175.
Is that the nigga that Terrence Crawford just fought?
I don't think so. He's a Russian and Canadian professional boxer. He has a light heavyweight division championship since October 2024.
I feel like I'm not really versed on him, but
21 wins.
I feel like he needs Jake
20
Paul
knockouts.
Him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because like even though he got it like that,
look, basically, and I mean even fucking Canelo, every boxer needs Jake Paul.
Everybody.
They don't make shit no more nowadays.
Yeah, everybody would get the biggest payday with Jake Paul.
And
everybody would get the biggest payday.
I'm not the boxing guy, so like don't.
So that's why for Jake Paul, like the biggest names that make sense. Like if you want to go with a bang, like y'all was saying, Canelo.
You gotta fight Draymond Green.
I think he beat Draymond Green's ass.
No, he probably would.
He really would.
I would say like I hope no NBA players come out the cut and they like.
Yeah, nigga. Oh no, you know who he got to fight? What's that nigga name? That nigga that they said was like the fucking he was like he kickboxing and shit. He John Jones or whatever that nigga name is. Not John-
I know you're talking about
James Jones.
James Johnson.
James Johnson. He got to fight James Johnson. That's the only nigga that can probably.
But he a mixed martial arts fighter. He ain't a boxer.
I know. I'm saying I think he's skilled enough in fighting to where like he could train in boxing. Like he probably already boxed. And
I don't know if
if
you
he
know
get
who
knocked
this
out, then it
is.
just is what it is.
I don't know if you know who this is, but Brago probably knows, or Brago does know. What do you think about Le'Veon Bell, Brago?